boys and girls. Kevin's here. Oh, and Anna's here too. She was just hiding. Who'd have thought? Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome along to the final stream of March, which means I've got to build 4 speed champions because I miscounted. So, speed build ahoy. I still have 4 left to do. Anna still has the remnants of Trevi's Fountain and the French Cafe, which probably, realistically, we're not going to get all of the March sets done in March. They'll go back into the rotation. The next stream, I imagine Anna will be back on the world map. Unless she does the French Cafe. Who knows? We might even be streaming in the new Lego room from the next stream. You got to finish the world map before you do, Jeff. But hello, everybody. How are we doing? Let us know in the chat and in the comments what you're going to be building along with us this evening. And I am going to get started on these because I need to try and do... I'm not going to get all 4 of them done.
Jeff.
But I'll try and get at least 3 of them done. Can't wait for tomorrow's predictable bleak jokes all morning. I don't do April Fool's Day because as an autumnus, they trick me. every time they trick me. So I'm just not going to go on the internet because I do fall for all of them. And therefore, I think it's really mean that at the first day of Autism Awareness Month, they decide to celebrate the beginning of Autism Awareness Month by spending the morning lying and making us look silly. That feels like the world is deliberately attacking me and my brethren, which I don't care for. But how are we all doing? I understand it was a travel video from a year ago on your other channel, but Scouse is actually Norwegian stew. I mean, tell Scousers that. They won't have that. It's a Liverpudlian
Points.
slop. Yeah, I'm going to do my points, don't you worry. We'll get my points done. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to convince Liverpudlians that it's not from Liverpool. They won't allow that nonsense. Right. Oh, why is it trying to do the Ninjago one for me again? It's all very confusing. All right, come on, scanny. April Fools came first. Well, then it should move it. Simple. I'm going to start on the dinosaur fossil T-Rex. So excited. Lovely. You mean Jeff? They're all called Jeff.
His name's Jeff.
I did the F1 Lego Ferrari pit stop. Actually a good set. Lovely. Right, so this was for myself. No special occasion. From an online retailer.
Which one?
Very, I think we got all the. I think we got them all from Very. Also, obviously, first of the month tomorrow. Although only one of the 3 big sets is out tomorrow. It's weird because you've got tomorrow is the Disney Castle, the next day is the Shire, and then 6 days after that is the River Steamboat. I don't know why they're not releasing them all on the same day, but I will be at the Lego store as usual tomorrow.
Because they're not allowed to take that much money.
The only new set. The only big new set will be the Disney Castle. I'm just assuming I'm doing 2 bags at a time now. Woohoo! I will be getting the travel suitcase. That's probably the only set I'm going to buy tomorrow. Although, rather dangerously, double points is still on for some of the sets. So, if I accidentally come back with a Ninjago set, then Anna shouldn't let me in because I don't have Ninjago money. So check me when I walk through the door. Make sure I've only got a little bag with a little suitcase in because I can't be bringing the Disney Castle back either because we're buying that at Disneyland. So I only need a little bag. I don't even need a bag tomorrow. But if they give me a bag, it should be a small one. When do you go to the new Disney store opening? Once it opens. I don't know the exact dates. It's later in the month. I think they reopen the Saturday of Easter weekend, and we'll be going a few days after that because it was too expensive to travel during the Easter holidays. It's basically the first day of not the Easter holidays when the prices shot back down again. Are you doing any of the Brick Festivals next weekend? I'm going to be at the Black Country Brick Show on Saturday. When is Autism Awareness Month? In about 5 hours. There you go. Have a minifig. How dare you? How dare you, female? Why is Anna's brother called Short Stay? I mean, I'm not going to tell you, am I? That's madness. Absolute madness. You'd be able to get the T-shirt then, and I don't even know if they're still available. So it's just for the best that we don't say. I think there was enough information about that many years ago when it was relevant. But these days, I'm afraid that is going to be lost information.
Well, no, we're always going to call him that, aren't we?
Yeah, but we're never going to tell anyone why. Because they're the rules. We didn't make the rules, apart from that one we did make. But in general, we don't make the rules. Did I just drop that piece on the floor? Or did it land in this pile again? No, it landed in the pile. That's all right then. Lovely. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, why? There. Well, I haven't put it there.
Oh, no, it's because I was putting them on.
Yeah, you can move it and show people what you're up to behind there. I've been planning out. If you're on TikTok, you'll have seen the video earlier where I'm discussing the plans for the new Lego room. I think we're going to be on the corners of the table, so we'll both have a bit more space and it'll be easier to see what we're doing as well. So I think
you're trying to tell me this at bedtime.
Yeah, the new. Well, it's because it's the only time you come upstairs, so it was the only time I could show you.
Or was it when I was going to Ruse? It was definitely one of the times I was like, okay.
It's going to be cool. The new microphone arrives tomorrow. It's all very exciting times. We do need 2 microphones, potentially. Matt's bringing over his one, so we can test it with 1 and 2. You will have to come into the room a little bit over the weekend for a brief testing to see if it works with 1, or if we need to buy a second one. I'm hoping it works with just 1, because they are £250 each, these microphones. That being said, I don't want there to be a thing in the new room like there is in this room with the table moving, where I'm like, Anna, lean in, you're out of the microphone range. It's a very directional microphone, so it might be best for us to have 1 each that is just directly pointing at us rather than kind of between us. I'm very upset. Ordered some Lego for tonight and it was delivered in my building and then stolen. No orchid and chrysanthemum for me. That's not fun, is it? Can you claim that? What speed champion am I building? The orange one.
They want names, Kevin.
McLaren F1 team, Makel 38. There you go. The new Lego studio has been so good to watch. Feels like it's taken the channel many steps forward. Content on here has been brilliant. Thank you very much. We try. Bless us. We try. Anna still hasn't been to see the city with buildings in. No, we were going to go at the weekend, but you lot, not necessarily you, but there were several people who basically bullied me into going to Northampton on Saturday, which is when we were going to go to the city. So I went there instead. Although, to be fair, when I was planning everything, it hadn't occurred to me that Every would take all day to come and collect the parcels we were collecting. So even if I hadn't have gone to Northampton, we'd have sat in all day waiting for Every to come, and they came at what, 4 o'clock?
3, 4.
So we wouldn't have had time to go to the Lego City anyway.
And then I can't see Rue.
Yeah.
On Sunday because it was Mother's Day as well.
Have you thought about using 2 of the DJI mics? I mean, I've been suggesting it for over a year. Won't wear them.
Because they sit in booby area and then they get all sweaty and I don't like the feel of it.
Yeah, so that's been a non-start. I think the very first video on the channel we were wearing them.
It's a sensory issue.
But yeah, that's not an option. That's why we don't use them in here. Because Anna doesn't like them. So we've got a solution.
I'll just constantly move it.
Which then sounds awful because when you move them and they're on, it's loud. It's like punching the microphone.
Yeah, but my boobies would be constantly like moving.
I don't think anyone's going to object to that. That probably gets views.
No, but rubbing against it, making noise, and then you moaning about it.
I won't know about it because I won't be able to hear it. It'll be them moaning about it. Anna, stop wobbling your boobs. We can hear them.
So, yeah.
Arrived late. First words I hear, Anna, you may need to come into the room for testing. Yeah, we've always got testing to do. Science. Hopefully, I've gone through Every and Studio, so here's to hoping. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to get it back. If it's been stolen, I'm sure you'll be able to get it back. Surely. Surely. Because you've never actually received it, have you? So the onus is on them to deliver it to a place it's not going to get nicked from. They surely have to get it into your possession. They can't just leave it somewhere where it can get nicked. That's not how deliveries work.
What if it's like Lucy's, where it's just put in a room?
I would still argue the onus is on the deliverer to make sure it's actually delivered.
I know that. I'm just saying it could be that kind of situation. So it's just what people are like sometimes.
Where are we? Here we go. Where does that go? It goes there. What am I building? A Formula One Speed Championsburg. Particularly one of these ones. I forget the flavour. McLaren. So I guess it's Scottish.
Andy's buggy was McLaren.
That's probably the same guy made it, I imagine. That would be my guess. But yeah, this will be my last building Speed Champions session for a little while. So I don't think we have any more out until June, and even then it's only one. It's that Furious Fast Barbie car. And then I don't think we get the proper summer wave until August. So the Speed Champions Wall won't be done until September time, I imagine. So it'll be behind us in our streams soon, and it'll just have gaps in it. I know you lot like gaps in things. We'll have to put the Batmobile up there. How is Bleep the Bleep? He's all right.
No.
We can't say his name or his flavour though, because he'll respond to both of those words, and that will lead to chaos. Because he is a chaos engine. Where's my other bit?
He was being annoying last night.
He's being annoying for a few nights in a row now. Because Anna slept downstairs for a couple of nights, and I can't even remember why. There were reasons.
I just fell asleep.
But he got used to it. And now, every time she tries to come to bed, he loses his mind because he wants her to sleep down here, like she did a couple of nights in a row. And this does happen. Every now and again, Anna's sleep cycle will fall so out of whack with mine that she'll sleep downstairs for a few days. And Dave loves it. And then when she gets back into normal sleep, Dave hates it. And it's happened a million times before.
You're using his name.
Yeah, I know. He's got up, hasn't he?
That blanket's mine, not Dave's.
But yeah.
It's my fallout blanket.
He's a butthole, is the moral to the tale. This is another completely different type of build, by the way. This one's basically being built upside down. When do you think FM26 will come out? October, I imagine.
Hopefully. Is that when it comes out normally?
We usually have the beta in October. Let's face it, if it's not out by normal time this year, it ain't ever coming out and the franchise is finished. So I think we all have to work on the assumption that it will probably be October time. I can't imagine it being any other time. It's certainly not going to come out early because they're not going to have their big comeback game compete directly with EAFC. So it's not going to be out early. I've had a few people going, they'll bring it out early. They won't. Absolutely. The reason it releases when it does anyway is to not clash with FIFA. What's the matter with you?
These are wrong.
Well, I'm sure you'll fix them. But also they can't afford to have it out late either. So I'm fully expecting to be playing it by middle of October, full game out early November. And it'll be like nothing ever happened. Have I built Stitch's house? I haven't. I'm waiting for stuff from Bricklink so that I can make a modular version of it because I want it to go on the beach in the city.
Oh, can I take these out?
They just leave deliveries at the main door to the building. That's nice, isn't it? That's handy. Is there any Lego YouTuber out there I wish to collaborate with? Not really, because I'm really socially awkward, so I don't really want to collaborate with anybody. I'm quite happy not working with people. I mean, if the opportunity came up and someone really wanted to do something with me and they had a good idea, I'm not going to say no. But I've certainly never been one to go searching out collaborations myself because I just don't really enjoy doing them because I don't really enjoy social interaction. I try my hardest when it comes up, but I'd always rather just... One of the reasons I selected this job is because I don't have to associate with other people to do it.
Come on.
So no, not really. It's going to be awkward if I run into a load of them at the Lego store tomorrow. So I hear you don't want to collaborate with me. It's not that. It's nothing about you. I just don't want to talk to anyone if I don't have to. I also don't want to do any Football Manager collaborations unless I have to. But I've been in a dozen streamer showdowns and done like 4 seasons of a network game over the years. So there are ways to persuade me into doing it, but I'll never suggest it.
Hold on, which way are these supposed to be?
I love the videos from Brick Festivals. Definitely going to go and try and go when there's one close to me. Lovely, lovely, lovely. For the Spider-Verse apartments, you should do Nelson and Murdoch. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably do when the. I'm thinking what I'll probably do is when the Spider-Verse CMFs come out, I might do a floor for each one of them. I think that would be quite cool. And then, depending on how tall it is, see if we can fit some other stuff in as well at that point. So I think that's probably the plan at the moment. Confirmed Kev hates people. I don't know, hate's a strong word, but in general, as far as people go, I can take them or leave them. I'm not gagging for human interaction at all moments.
These are all wrong.
Why have you done them wrong, you silly gooseberry? At least you now have the opportunity to fix them, which is always fun.
Well, I went in easier than I thought. Oh, but
Well, it's good because I thought you were going to finish well before me tonight, and this will slow you down so you don't. So that's good. This whole build so far has been upside down. I'm very confused. I feel like we are building the whole thing upside down. Which is interesting.
this one's on 2.
You guys keep up the great work. What you do, I'm currently auditing my Bricklink store. Wowzers. That sounds like a task I wouldn't enjoy. Every now and again I toy with the idea of doing a Bricklink store. And when I say me doing it, setting one up for Anna to run is what I actually mean. But then I'm like, I would want no part of it. And I couldn't expect Anna to do it all on her own. So
Was it just putting parts together and sending them?
yeah, but you'd need a full inventory of the parts. And
No,
that's the bit
you only got what you've got, isn't it?
Yeah, but you have to list them. So you've got to sell what you...
I
so,
see.
yeah, you need to have it all accurately listed so people can order what they want. And then you have to keep that up to date whenever you sell anything. And it's a whole load of admin that I don't think either of us would enjoy.
I like doing admin, though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe one day. We'd also need a whole extra storage unit to put it all in.
Yeah.
Which is not a thing for now. It's probably a thing to do when we have an entire building to play with. And we can have a whole separate room for a Bricklink store to live in.
You got a thing. Can I use that minifig for a minute?
What for?
I'm going to see, because on here you can't put them in, but I'd like to put my own minifigs in it.
I don't think they're going to fit. They're the wrong size.
They don't fit.
I'm looking to sell it to finance my move to London. Interesting.
So what?
His Bricklink store. We're not going to buy it. Saw the stream room video. Definitely going to be an epic room to stream from. By the way, Kev, is the Speed Champions all custom built? Yes. Yes. It's a design by Hall of Fame builder who lives on TikTok. And I think, yeah, he's got a YouTube channel as well. He does live on TikTok. He is a TikTok native. That's where his main viewership is. But I bought the instructions from his website. It is not a cheap thing to build if you're planning on doing a version of it. I think the instruction, I can't remember how much I paid for the instructions, but the parts were getting on for £400 probably. So yeah, go into it with caution if it's something you're keen to do. But it is a really great way to display Speed Champions. If you want a cheaper option, the Brickify stuff that Ben's Bricks does, much cheaper. Doesn't look as good, but a much more sensible entry-level option rather than doing the massive, ridiculous wall that I've done. But I'm massive and ridiculous, so I had to do one that was in character for me. Bricklink store sounds like an adult job for when you employ Matt full-time. I wouldn't have Matt doing it. That's not Matt's skill set. It's very much Anna's wheelhouse. So it'll be something that Anna... Maybe when Anna is fully fixed, it's something that she can do. Because she'd need to be able to be at work every day. And at the moment, that is not a thing that we can expect from Anna. You're running out of room on the shower. Oh, you're running out of room on the showers for them. Okay. Yeah, they do take up a lot of space. I mean, once the summer wave comes out, I'm going to have to start removing stuff. So we've got the older... There's a few F1 cars from last year, isn't there? They'll be able to come down. And then my understanding is this wave of F1 cars retires this year and they're going to release the whole wave again next year. So I think getting the whole wave of F1 cars might be a one-time only thing. I'm not going to get 10 Formula 1 cars every year for however long they've got the licence. So we'll see. Or maybe next year I'll do something else with them, like do a grid setup, because I've seen a few people do some cool grids. Right. You go in there.
There we go.
Have you fixed it?
Yes.
There
Because
you
that
go.
will wound me up. No end. There we go.
Also got to figure out a way to play my Monster Jam monster trucks. I like jam. Which I imagine was the key point of that. I heard the word jam and I was like, I do enjoy jam. Jam's really delicious. Not quite as good as marmalade. Discuss. I think I prefer marmalade even to lemon curd.
You've been eating them.
I've had some Marks and Spencer's lemon curd hot cross buns that don't. There's no hot cross bun in them. They are just.
The thing across.
They've got a cross on the top, but there's no fruit or spices. It's just a bread roll with a cross on the top that has some lemon curd injected into it, donut style. It's surprisingly nice.
Kevin's a fan.
Google Chrome.
You did that far too fast again.
Google Chrome.
It is.
Do you foresee needing to rent a small storage unit with shelves like the Shelf City to rotate your Lego out of the big city in time? I can't imagine settling on a permanent design. No, the city will just get bigger. There won't be. We're not going to get to the point where we have like 3 or 4 different storage units for different things. When the city is full, we will look to go somewhere bigger, and we'll constantly be looking to expand and grow and always be looking for something bigger and better. So it's one of the reasons we went down the storage unit route in the first place. It doesn't commit us for a specific amount of time. If we need to be there for 5 years, we'll be there for 5 years. If we need to
like how he says we.
If we need to move on somewhere bigger in 6 months, we'll move on somewhere bigger in 6 months. You are welcome to come whenever you want. You don't want. But it's still our channel.
Oh, they're white.
It's just an aspect of the channel that you've got no interest in.
Because it sounds like there's a lot of standing.
It is a lot of standing.
And I ain't got a lot of standing in me.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. You do the bit that you enjoy. It's fine. But it's still our channel that's renting it. Have you seen the hot cross bun sandwiches at Subway? Sounds horrid. I haven't, but I do like the salt beef hot cross bun sandwich that Marks and Spencer's do, or did. I don't know if they're doing it this year.
They both sound disgusting.
No, that one's delicious. It's like a salt beef bagel, but instead of a bagel, it's a hot cross bun, and it's really nice. Much nicer than it has any right to be. Anna, how does your adahada affect your day-to-day life? You don't have to answer it. Same question with presumably my tism. Do you want to go first, or shall I go first?
I don't know. How does it affect my life?
I mean,
I like to sleep
forgetfulness.
a lot. I forget everything. I forget to eat, drink.
And I think it's a big lead factor behind your anxiety for phone calls and stuff.
Oh, I hate my phone ringing. Having to ring anyone or my phone ringing gives me so much anxiety. Do your voice.
Neve, 12 months! Wowzers! Best year of your life, officially.
Oh, that's wrong.
Thank you very much. I think you're the first one to hit 12 months on this channel.
I think there was one the other day, wasn't there?
Not for 12 months, I don't think.
Oh, well done. Thank you. Wall of Fame is over there. Kevin's got other things on it at the back, don't you?
Yeah. Hold on, I've done something peculiar. I've made a mistake. I've fixed it, I think.
Oh. Yeah, just them kind of things, and
that still doesn't fit.
Just not eating and forgetting things and anxiety and
for me,
it's weird.
As far as the tism affects me on a day-to-day basis, does that go? I don't understand.
Do you need help?
No. I'll answer that in a minute because I'm trying to figure out why this isn't fitting where it's supposed to fit.
Because he's got it wrong.
I haven't got it wrong. There is something wrong, and I don't know what that is.
Oh, look, another one.
The YTJ has done 11 months. Thank you very much. Oh, it fits in fine. I was just approaching it from the wrong angle. My autism is the reason I am able to do what I do and do it as consistently as I do. I have spoken many times on this.
Oh, medication. I forget that all the time.
I consider autism to be my superpower. It's what's allowed me to pursue my interests as a job and not burn out on them and not get bored of them and not give up on them and just be absolutely relentless in my pursuit of getting what I want out of my career and my life. I'm still, after all these years, averaging more than a video a day. Since I started YouTube 10 years ago, I average more than one video a day for over 10 years, and I still find the process fun. I don't get bored of it. I'm not bored of Football Manager. The game has been out a year and a half. I'm not bored of it. I still play it every day. It allows me to get up in the morning, make a Football Manager video, make a Lego video, make some TikToks, go and build some Lego, go and play some Football Manager.
He does forget where he's got to go in mornings sometimes.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to the hospital this morning and forgot. But yeah, from a career basis, it's incredibly advantageous. Because I don't waste my time on things like socialising and drinking and going out and having friends and talking to people. I just work 18 hours a day. Is that right? No, 16 hours a day. Pretty much from when I wake up to when I go to sleep, I am working. But my work is awesome. So I don't mind it at all.
He comes down occasionally to screech at me and then leave.
But and I'm not saying this is a good thing. No one else should try and do this. It's just how my brain works. Even when I'm down here and we're having dinner, I'll be checking the comments on my phone. Like, I'll always be doing something.
Even though we're supposed to be watching programs. Did you hear that? Oh.
JB UK, thank you very much for 4 months.
Topher is asking you do abuse your staff a bit though.
Yeah, they need it. Keeps them sharp. Keeps them engaged in the process.
What's he been doing, Topher? I've not heard any quarrels lately.
I keep trying to fire him, but he keeps sticking around. What we're building tonight, Anna is continuing to build Trevi's Fountain. I am building I'm just doing a pile of Speed Champions, trying to get the F1 Speed Champions finished. This particular one is a McLaren. I think I already have a McLaren on the wall. I don't think it's this McLaren. But the logo, that OKX logo, looks very familiar. I think I already have one of those on the wall. So was there previously a McLaren Speed Champion? Because if so, that would be one of the first for the cull when the summer wave comes out and I run out of space.
Them?
It's got to be broken down for parts.
Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah, broken down for parts. Same as any set that, I mean, a retired set in terms of purchasing, very different from a retired set when it comes to display. But when a set reaches the end of its display life, we'll just take the parts from it.
Well,
get them in the inventory.
When you get tired of the Ninjago,
which
give
I won't,
it me.
that's going in the city.
'Cause I'll break it down and I will redo it.
City stuff will stay in the city and the city will continue to grow. It's the display stuff that will eventually rotate out. City stuff won't.
Squares.
How many times has Topher been fired now? Not enough. Because it never sticks. Right, where does that go? There. Okay. Okay, Kevin. Nothing new, actually. He's left me alone apart from streaming without telling me and confusing the schedule. Yeah, I had the audacity to say on... You know how Topher edits the streams? I said on stream when I'd be streaming next. And apparently that wasn't me telling him.
Was he not there?
It doesn't matter. He would have edited the stream, so he would have seen it when he was watching it back.
Well, it just sounds like he didn't watch it right.
Exactly. Exactly. Sounds like someone who'd been editing a stream would have known the schedule. Where are we? Why can't I find the piece that I need? Hello, piece. Ah, there you are. Found him. Found piece. What's the next Lego event? Black Country Brick Show this weekend in, I think it's in West Bromwich. I don't actually know where it is. Somewhere, presumably in the Black Country.
Oh,
So that's this weekend. And very much looking forward to that. And then we have a little bit of a break from Lego conventions. Because then I think after that, there's 2 on the same weekend at the end of the month. Well, we've got Peterborough Brick Festival and Reading Brick Show happening on the same weekend, and I do intend to do both. Anyone who's ever looked at a map of the UK knows that Peterborough and Reading aren't very close together, so luckily Reading's a 2-day one, so we'll do Peterborough on the Saturday and Reading on the Sunday, I think.
Have you seen this? I've got a scratch here and a scratch here, and I don't know why.
Because you've been scratching yourself, I imagine. That's usually what causes scratches. Are you both good at multitasking? Depends
what we're doing.
What we're multitasking.
I can watch TV and do Lego or colour.
Like, I can, yeah, if I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So, if I'm doing work that I enjoy, absolutely. If I'm doing, I can't do repetitives. My brain doesn't, and this sounds like such a cop-out thing. Nobody likes doing things they don't enjoy. It physically hurts me to do things I don't enjoy that I feel are pointless. Which does, the big one that I struggle with on that is keeping our books up to date. It's why we had to go and get an accountant. Because the process of bookkeeping physically hurts me.
Yes, but it is you have to do it.
Yes, I know. Doesn't mean I enjoy it, and I make it take 1 billion times longer, and it will take an entire weekend, and I'll hate it.
He'll start arguments just so he doesn't have to go upstairs.
I just don't like it, and it hurts to do it because I just don't want to do it. I want to be doing something fun. That's why I can't have a real job. I'm great at multitasking fun things that I want to do, but as soon as you try and take me out of my schedule or try and take me away from the things that I want to do, I'm a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. When are you doing Titanic? When we get 100,000 subscribers. If it's repetitive tasks aren't the worst. I don't mind a repetitive task if it's a repetitive task I enjoy. It's not the repetition that I have a problem with. I love routine. Like building Lego is quite repetitive, and I don't mind that at all. Playing Football Manager is very repetitive, and I really enjoy doing it. It's just things I don't like that I struggle with. Titanic, if it's still available, when we hit 100,000 subscribers, we will get it and build it on a cruise ship. That's the plan.
Oh, no! It's next to your feet.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Oh, nearly.
Yes, it was.
I don't think I have any spares. I think I only have the 4.
What?
No!
Yeah.
Why'd you do that for?
Because I'm annoying.
It's a big one.
Hello, Kevin and Anna. No, this is off topic, but was at an autism event last week where they had communication stickers ranging from talk to me to don't talk to me. Would you and Anna use them? No, I wouldn't. Because even that is too much social interaction. I don't really want to wear a sticker that will invite conversation. People are weird. If I wear a sticker that says don't talk to me, people will ask about the sticker. It's so bizarre, but it's just I've learned a lot about how normies' brains work, and they will not be able to resist asking. So it's just better to not engage in the first place. Yeah. If someone tries to talk to me, be polite, and try and end the conversation as quickly as possible. But yeah, something like that is just bizarrely inviting conversation.
6, 7.
Which is presumably the opposite of what the person wearing it is looking for. Greetings from Poland. Greetings to Poland.
Poland, eh?
Yeah.
What's the weather over there? Dave, I know you can hear them. You're not going out there to bark too.
But he loves to bark.
Yes, but he's not going out there to interact. What's going on?
Where's my
Where
phone?
are people watching? Oh, yeah.
I'm not watching. I'm broadcasting.
Where's St Helens, Kevin?
Up near Liverpool, Manchester area. Probably a little nearer to Liverpool, I think. It's rugby league territory. They don't have enough players on the pitch when they play rugby up there. It's weird.
I don't know what that means.
We're supposed to have 15 players on the pitch when you play rugby. Up there, they only have 13 and they don't know the rules, so they play it wrong. Because they play the wrong version of rugby up there.
What do they play?
They play rugby league, aka the wrong version of rugby. You're from Nottingham. You know
What does
nothing
that
about
say?
rugby. You're from the bit in between that doesn't do rugby at all. Bergen, Norway. There you go.
Are you near the volcano?
No, I'm not.
Not you.
No. What volcano?
In Norway, that's taken over Redifidik and taken.
What are you saying?
In Norway, there's
What's
a volcano.
Reykjavik?
That's the town, and it's taken over. You know the blue pool.
Reykjavik.
Yes.
What do you mean it's taken over?
Well, it's poured out lava, and now you can't go to the Blue Lagoon.
What's that got to do with Norway?
Yep. Because someone was from Norway.
Yeah, but what's Iceland got to do with Norway? I'm confused.
But they're different places.
Yeah, completely different countries.
Don't know me.
I'm so confused then. Have you got your passport stamps yet? Yes. My
For what?
2025 passport stamp came from the Lego house.
Not from Norway. No.
We've never been to Norway!
Amsterdam, I mean.
I might have one. I've got multiple passports on the go. My Amsterdam passport is
apparently
different
it
to
was
my
Iceland.
Denmark one.
I
That does explain why I was getting so very confused about what was going on.
know what I meant in my brain.
I wasn't fully paying attention, but did Anna just say, no, she didn't say naughty.
No.
They're separated by the North Sea, apparently. Eden from Ireland. I'm currently building the Jaws set. Love the channel very, very much. My wife Anna is always confusing me. I think it goes with the name. It's part of the name, isn't it?
You squawk at your Anna, Leah. He comes down.
Did you just call Lee Leah?
Yeah, well, I didn't see the A.
I think it is Lee still. I mean, it might be Leah. I'm fairly sure it's Lee, though. Maybe you're right. Imagine. You may have made me look at a fool. I've always called them Lee, so I think it's Lee. Maybe I'm wrong. And I've never been corrected,
Oh,
in which
North
case it's awkward on both
Carolina.
ends. Can you do another stamp challenge video? Another one? I don't think we've done our first one, have we? Or have we?
What was... I'm building the French calf now. Just finished Lions, Nike, Hustle. I have the Titanic, but I'm waiting to build it when you guys build yours. Oh, it is Lee. All right. Okay, cool.
Spell it right then.
Why is it spelled like that?
Because you're messing with Anna's dyslexia. Some names there are multiple ways to spell.
But are you male or female? Because I just need to know. Yeah, I just need to know.
Why do you need to know that?
Because it's Lea. I would always put that with like a girl because I knew a Lee in school. And
I used to work with a girl called Lee who was spelled Leah, and she was called Lee.
That's Leah.
She was called Lee. You did the London stores, that could be classed as a stamp challenge. I guess we did the Northwest ones as well then. We did the 4 Northwest stores in one day. One day we want to do well, I say we. At some point I want to do the challenge where we start with a blank passport and get every stamp in the UK in one go. It won't be in one day because it's just not possible to do. But I've planned a route that would be a fairly leisurely week. Just driving around the country.
Could you imagine in a day?
Well, no, you can't do it in a day. It's not possible. But you could certainly comfortably do it in a week.
Moving on.
So we could probably uncomfortably do it in 5 days. There's just a lot of driving involved because they're so spread out. Northern Ireland is opening a new Lego shop in Belfast. Will you be there on opening day? No.
We should go there.
Do you want to go? I mean, I'm saying no on the assumption you don't want to travel. If you actually want to go...
Ferry, isn't it? Ferry and car.
Well, we'd probably fly.
No.
Why on earth would we get a ferry, a drive and then a ferry when you can just fly there? That's madness. You're obsessed with making me drive extraordinary distances. When's it open? If it's this month, we've already got a big trip this month. We're going to Disney.
I'll be christened soon as I was born. As didn't expect me to live. The midwife was Irish, so gave me and my twin brother Irish way of spelling our names. Oh, did you both like survive? Lego clips and bars.
This is where a conversation is getting too real, and I'll be quiet until Anna's done having a grown-up conversation, because I have nothing I can contribute to a conversation like that.
Lego clips and bars are combined to create the ornamental columns of the highest... What's that word?
Balustrade.
Whatever that means.
This is a peculiar little crevice.
This is a big... Look at what I'm doing.
Yeah. Belfast is great crack. You got to go. City centre is pretty small. Now, you say that... We don't drink. Is it fun for some? Whenever anyone says great crack, I always assume you mean it's great to go down and get drunk. We don't do that. Is there stuff for people who have no interest in socialising or drinking to do? Because as much as I like travel, I don't want to go there, just go to the Lego store and come home.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Lee. But my brother's name was Sean and it was spelt that way. Yeah.
Okay, this one is very different build to the other ones we've done.
Well, they're supposed to be different, aren't they?
Yeah,
It would be boring.
this one's
if
very
they were all
different,
the same. Right, I'm using sausages.
Excellent. Did we establish when the Belfast one opens?
There we go.
Flying to Belfast City is only 5 minutes taxi to city centre. There you go. Can I fly there from Birmingham or Stansted? Or East Midlands, i.e. the nearby-ish airports? There's a great crack, music and restaurant culture. Yeah, not interested in either of those things, really. Have they got... Is there a good public transport system that I can observe? I do like a tram or a tube or stuff like that. Fun things.
There's bridges.
Is there?
If you like bridges.
Or is there a Paddington there?
Oh no, they get stolen.
I'd go there for a Paddington.
Oh, yeah, dude.
There's a gaming cafe. Interesting. The bottom of this one keeps falling off. I also don't know how this is going to stick to the wall because it's got these upside down plates on the bottom, which is going to make it very difficult for me to attach it to my wall. So this one might not ever make it up there. Some of them have been a little questionable, and I'm not sure how long they're going to stay up there because they are quite difficult to mount. You can do a day trip from Stansted, planning on doing it later this year to visit the Titanic Museum.
Oh.
Why is... I mean, that's like the third city we've come across that's got a Titanic museum.
Well,
Stop having Titanic museums everywhere.
It was built in Liverpool, I believe.
No.
Or no. It was built in Belfast. Then picked people up from Liverpool, I believe. Then...
So why is there...
Went over to...
So why is there a museum in Southampton for it? Isn't Southampton where it sailed from?
Possibly. What did I say?
Liverpool. So I don't know how Liverpool are relevant to it.
I'm sure there's some reason.
I think the company might have been based in Liverpool. Maybe. Because there was a whole lot of fuss about it in Liverpool as well. Everyone seems to want to claim a engineering failure. I'd be like, no, it was them.
It wasn't an engineering failure, was it?
Of course it was. They built what they proclaimed to be an unsinkable ship, and it literally sank the first time they sailed in it.
They didn't expect to come across a massive...
What, going through the sea? They didn't expect there to be icebergs? Had they been there before?
I don't know. That's why
Of course they
I
had.
have no idea.
I would very much be trying to push the blame off to the other cities, not claim it.
Oh, because the company was in Liverpool.
There you go.
I've got a lot of white statues to put on. Where are said legs? I need some
Built in
legs.
Belfast, registered in Liverpool, sailed from Southampton. Okay. There should be museums for all the boats that didn't sink the first time someone tried to row them. I don't understand. There's an example of me being autistic. I don't understand why we're celebrating a failure.
Right, where are you, Mr. Man?
You can fly to Belfast from Birmingham for under £20. Can you do there and back in one day comfortably and give us, like, let's say 8 hours in Belfast? If we can fly to and from Birmingham and have 8 hours in Belfast, and someone said it's in June that it's opening, then it's becoming more likely that we'll go.
This is the first time a minifigure has appeared in the Lego architecture set.
There you go.
He's in the middle.
It's because they're not
here.
minifig scale, are they? So I guess
But he's fit,
that guy, yeah, that guy's obviously massive in real life.
Well, because there's that one and then there's these ones. And
That's probably Trevor himself. Surprised we haven't got one in South Wales. A fellow that picked up the distress signals from my village. At least he did a good thing towards it.
Oh, I gave him a girl headset.
Headset?
Hairstyle. I gave him the thing. There we go. He's all white.
It's Trevor!
He's got a big beard.
A great big bushy beard. Right, where's my next length? There it is.
And then there's 2 lady ones as well.
Lady ones, eh?
With lady hairstyles. But I think, no, they've got like...
Do they have bosoms?
No, but they have like...
No bosoms, no
They've got,
lady.
like a plait going on. So they've got like a...
It could just be a gentleman with plaited
They've
hair.
got a feminine hairstyle then.
But no bosoms.
Well, no bosoms, as you put it. But they are wearing... Well, not wearing, but they don't have legs. Oh, no, it's on backwards. Ugh. There we go. And I'll put back on their hair.
Chrome!
As in the website.
The search engine, yes. There's a conspiracy theory that the Titanic was switched with the Olympic and sunk as an insurance. I don't even know what any of that means.
The Olympia, they wanted insurance. But still, that's like a big, like all them people. Bless them. Right, how are you sitting in there?
Has Starry Night had its full repair now? Not yet, no.
It's still over there. I have to go over and face it at some point.
Will the T-Rex be built next on stream? Probably not. Because the world map is still sat there half finished, and the longer it lies around half finished for, the more likely it is to get broken and never make it onto the
it's
wall.
down there. So it's safe.
I think we did promise people that once March was done, we'd go back to that. So I think the world map probably gets finished first, and then once we're set up in the new room, Anna's got all manner of things she could do.
The Lego Horsehead returns from the Lego Minifigures Collectible series to provide detail to the hippocampi or mythical seahorses.
Okay. So there's Jeff, but there's also the Colosseum, there's the Tower Bridge. There's a lot of big sets that Anna might well work on at some point. I've no idea what I'm going to build once I've done these. We'll figure something out.
Oh, look, I do have seahorse heads. Look.
Very good.
It's a head of a horse.
Have we bought any Harry Potter sets? Anna's got the burrow, which will be going up into our new backdrop because it doesn't fit anywhere down here. So you will be seeing the burrow in the background soon when we move upstairs. That's about... Oh, you've got the mini Diagon Alley, haven't you?
Yeah, that's upstairs waiting for
a shelf to come.
Here.
We just got to order a shelf and some calyxes, which we can't do until we move stuff upstairs. So we're kind of waiting for this weekend and Matt now. And once upstairs is set up, we can order the stuff for down here. And we're golden. Yeah, so we've got a few. We're not really Harry Potter people, but some of the sets are quite cool. It's certainly not a theme I ever intend to pursue massively. If we ever get to the point where the Lego City is empty and we're looking for more stuff to put in and we've got every other potential modular building there's ever been, I've always quite liked the idea of getting Diagon Alley and modularising it, but it's so far down the list of sets that I would want. By the time we get round to it, it'll almost certainly be retired and then won't happen.
I think that's right.
So I suspect we'll never get that. I am probably going to get the new Harry's house thing that's coming out. Dropbox as well.
We know Dropbox.
Yeah. Because the new Privet Drive set looks just like my childhood home. So I'm going to be getting it and putting it in the city as my house.
So you are missing your house?
No, but there's a set coming out that looks just like it. So it'd be mad not to get it and put it in there. It doesn't look like any house we've lived in. Actually, it looks a little bit like the one we lived in back over Peterborough way. It's that kind of style. That like late 70s, early 80s family detached house with a garage and the sort of stuff that we've never lived in apart from the one we were just in anyway. We've never gone out and got one like that. We get the shinier, newer ones because we don't like old stuff.
I do. You don't.
No, I don't. It's not set up for the internet properly. I like houses that are built since Wi-Fi was a thing. Just finished Tudor Corner, waiting for the Home Alone house, which will be here in a couple of days. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Favourite non-Disney/Marvel set this year, Tudor Corner. If we can't say hey, hey. Tudor Corner, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Tudor Corner is great. The captain of the Titanic came from the city Hanley, Stoke-on-Trent, which is only a few miles from where I live. Knowing the state of Stoke over the years, no wonder it crashed and sunk. Wowzers. Are you telling me there is a city called Hanley within what I would consider the city of Stoke-on-Trent? A city within it. Stoke doesn't seem big enough to have another city living inside it. Or is Hanley just a part of the city of Stoke-on-Trent? Is Stoke-on-Trent a city? It must be because they're called Stoke City. And you wouldn't have city in your name as a football club unless you were a city. That's why the Cobblers are pathetic.
Oh, stop. I don't like this mentality of everything.
It's football talk!
Yeah, but it's silly. It's
well,
silly.
I'm afraid you knew what you were getting when you recruited me.
You weren't like this when we started.
I absolutely was.
You were not.
Not long after we met, I went to or it might have been just before we met. When was the... Did I go to Old Trafford before or after I knew you?
No idea.
I think it was just after we met. I went to a playoff final at Old Trafford. So, yeah, you just weren't exposed to it, but it's always been there. I'm a football boy. At least I'm not a lads football boy. But I am still a football boy.
Yeah, but then poor blokes in the video look so not heartbroken, but
I'd been chatting to them for ages. They were very much in on it. We'd been giving each other stick the whole time. The guy who looked most heartbroken had just explained to me how there's a part of the stadium that in real life is blue, but he refused to use blue because of posh, so he changed the colours out. So they were just as bad. Football boys are silly boys. And that's why we're great.
Oh.
Hanley is one of the 6 towns that make up the city of Stoke. Okay. Do you think you would eventually move the Lego City into a bigger place? Yes, that is absolutely the plan. If it doesn't outgrow that storage unit, it means the channel ultimately failed and we moved out of it altogether. Because there's no way we can get the channel to where we need it. The dream is for this channel to be able to sustain us on its own. And I think for it to get to that point, we'd need a bigger space. So for the channel to get where I'd love it to get eventually, we have to outgrow that space. And I've got 2 pieces here that I really feel like should be attached to 2 printed pieces that I really feel like should be part of this build. They say Dell Technologies on them. And when did I forget to put these on? What, ages ago. Ages ago, they go there.
Went to Plymouth versus Notts County on my honeymoon.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Where's 5 and 6, Kevin? What would you do without Lego? Something else. I mean, we went 20 years without Lego. Because we didn't have Lego when we had kids around the house.
I wouldn't want to give it up.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to give it up. But yeah, if it didn't exist, we'd just do something else. Is how I'm interpreting that question. I don't see that we'd have to. I can't imagine a scenario where we have to give it up. I'm debating whether to buy the Lego City camper van on Amazon as it's on offer at £20. Yes, it's fun. I love that Coventry fans hate Leicester despite their youth team training in Lugabaruga. Coventry are just looking for somebody to hate. They're too far away from it. Everybody who they try and be rivals with has got... No, everyone they try and be rivals with has got other clubs nearby that they consider bigger rivals. So they need another team in Coventry that they can have a proper rivalry with. How did you first get the Lego addiction? I mean, first getting it as a kid. And then there was many times as an adult where we were very tempted. If you look back through some of our if you look back through some of our Disney videos in particular, and Comic-Con videos, you'll have seen on many occasions me longingly wandering around Lego stores looking and wishing that I could get them, and not being able to. Where did you come from, you turtle? I don't even know where you've fallen from. But yeah, the thing that was holding us back was having kids. So we had no space for Lego and we had no money for Lego. And then as soon as the kids moved out, we had space and we had money. So there was nothing stopping us anymore. Simple as that, really. It's always been there. It was just kept under control because the circumstances meant we had to keep it under control. Dave just went bonkers because I moved my chair. You shouldn't be under our feet then, you stupid animal. I can't work out where that piece fell from. Oh, there. Okay. It's one of these stupid pieces that lives on the top there.
Can you please help me?
Yes. What are you trying to do?
Get them off. Get
Why?
the 4 top ones off. Because they're supposed to be not all black.
When are we joining LAN? When they let us in?
What's LAN?
Same thing it was the last 3 times you asked. The Lego Ambassador Network.
Don't laugh at me because I don't know.
Well, you do. You've just forgotten again.
Dave's moved the camera, apparently.
It looks fine where it is. But yeah, when they let us in, we've applied. So if they let us in, we'll be in then. If they don't, we'll have to wait until they change their mind, I guess. We'd like to be in.
Can you only apply once then?
No, but I think you can. I think they only look at applications twice a year. Oh. I don't know when that is. We've got an application in. I don't know when it will be reviewed. And if it's reviewed and rejected, it can't be accepted for at least 6 months after that because they only renew it. They only look at them twice a year. Do any of your kids watch the YouTube channel? I mean, they all dip in and out of the various channels. I mean, I don't think any of them watch the Football Manager stuff. But I'm sure they all dip into the vlogs from time to time and maybe have a little look at this from time to time. They would never admit it. I've seen them lurking on Twitch occasionally as well. Again, they'll never admit it because it's not cool because it's me. And they've grown up around it, so it's double not cool. It was always a thing from when they were quite small. Because I've been doing it full time for 8 years. I started my first channel 10 years ago, so...
But they used to get it at school. Oh, is your dad on YouTube?
Yeah, they're fully... It's just one of those things. It's always been around since they were quite small. I mean, Amy's, what, 18? So I've been a YouTuber since she was 8 years old. She probably doesn't remember a time when I did anything else. Where do you go, you butthole? Have they ever come on a Lego live stream? No, because we didn't start doing the Lego stuff until after they'd moved out. They've been on loads of vlog stuff over the years. But yeah, they've never been on the Lego stuff because the Lego stuff couldn't have happened when they were still around. Because, in fact, Amy's been on Lego videos because when we were setting up the old Lego room, it was part of it was us clearing out what was her bedroom. So she was on a little bit early on, but not on a stream. But if they were here visiting, we wouldn't stream. So there wouldn't ever be a time when they could just turn up on a stream because they live far-ish away. Will you still do Lego when FM26 comes out? Yes. Yeah, Football Manager being delayed has changed everything. And my goal now... I mean, this channel makes more money than that channel at the moment. This is our main channel currently. And if it continues to grow, it's going to be well ahead of that channel in 6 months when the new game comes out. So it will be... This will continue to be the main channel and the priority.
Turn them all around.
What do you mean?
Take them off of the two, turn them all around.
I will fit Football Manager around it.
Because the pictures weren't very clear. There's another one there.
Why can't you do this?
Because I can't get them off.
Oh. Have the kids ever asked to be on a Lego show? I feel like you're asking lots of variations of the same question. The answer is still no. Because if they'd have asked, we'd have probably let them. They don't have any interest. It's not cool because I'm their dad. It really just comes down to that. Do you set any restrictions on Lego purchases? Do you ever make secret purchases? I'm not sure what a secret purchase would be. Who is it a secret from? From each other? No. No restrictions really. Other than, like, we're not maniacs. If we can't afford a set, we don't buy it. But we don't... I mean, I don't. We control our own money. I mean, it's the business as well. And the business is... Obviously, it either has the money or it doesn't.
How does this step
Do you
work?
set a Lego budget? Or do you
Sometimes.
just see if you can afford it or not?
I've done that.
All right.
Right, where am I supposed to put these?
You follow... You're going like that, aren't you? You're not going across there.
Look at them.
You do the
That's
numbers in
fine.
order. But like at the start of the month, you won't be like, this month my Lego budget is this. Or do you do that? No, we just... On a case-by-case basis, we decide if we can afford it or not. But yeah, we don't set
Like, I can't
limits
really
on that.
afford anything this month because I bought myself an Xbox.
There you go. Did we start at a different time last week? We didn't, but the clocks changed yesterday. So I imagine if you're not in the UK, it may well appear that it was a different time. But we start at 7 PM UK time. But 7 PM UK time moved over the weekend.
British summertime.
Yeah.
That's so hard to say. British summertime.
Are you coming to Comic-Con London at the end of May? I will make a brief appearance, yes. The last few Comic-Cons have just been flying visits. I don't go down there for the weekend anymore. I don't massively enjoy them anymore because they don't really have comics. They're not really aimed at me anymore, I don't think. But I'll come down, do my panel and leave again. I'll just swoop in. I might do a little lap and have a little look. But yeah, I'm doing at least one panel. There might be a second one. I think it's just one this time though. So I'll come in and do the panel, which I think is on the Sunday. But it will just be, I'll be in for the panel and then off again.
They're not the same anymore.
They're not. They're targeting different people now. They're anime and manga and young people conventions now, whereas before it was video games and comic books and things that I was into. The stuff that I was into seems to have been forced out because it's stuff that old people are into, and it's not an event for old people. And I'm not that into the cool stuff. I'm restricting myself to no new Lego for 2 months. Good luck with that. I mean, these are probably the 2 months to try it, to be fair. Because the next big release day is the 1st of June.
Oh, sugar.
Your thing said 6 p.m. start at the weekend. I guess that's because it was taking into account the clock's changing. So I would have scheduled the stream whenever I scheduled it. And I guess YouTube is smart and takes into account the clocks were going to change, maybe. But it was always a 7 p.m. kickoff. This bit just keeps falling off.
Glue it.
This is everything I've complained about F1 sets in the past. It's just so flimsy, this one. This is not a good build. Most of them have been really good. This one, not so much, boys and girls. Not so much. May is a huge release day too. Is it? It's just Star Trek, isn't it? The next general interest one is June. There you go. Trevor's Fountain is complete. Well, it's almost complete. You haven't got me on a scooter out in front of it.
You haven't got me a scooter. Or
it's on its way. It is on its way.
There we go, people.
You've pushed that too far forward.
I've got my fingers.
Put it back. There we go.
I was letting people see the top of it.
Yeah, but let them see the whole thing. There we go. That is Trevor's Fountain, boys and girls.
I'm off to bed.
You are not. You've got more sets to build, young lady.
Where is it?
What, are you doing the French cafe or are you doing the world map?
It was down there.
It's probably wherever you left it, I imagine.
No, it's not. I've just said it was right there and it's not. So you must have moved it for... It's in there.
There you go. It's not a chance I put it in there. The French cave. You can get that done in a stream. That's only 1,000 pieces. Boom, done. Where's it going? On one of those shelves, I imagine. With our other architecture sets.
I don't know where. I'll look at the setup and see what can go where.
I mean, there's bits that I could steal from you.
I'm sure there is.
Like, I could take that A-frame cabinet and go and put it in the city.
I'm sure there is.
If you need space. I mean, you're going to be getting new furniture very soon anyway.
I should find my like little tiny pennies that I got the other week from something and put them in it. That'll be fun.
There you go. I could put my Danish coin with a hole in that I woke you up to show you yesterday.
You did show me yesterday.
Yes, I just.
Oh,
that's literally what I just said.
You wanted to show me yesterday, and I was like, you did? Oh, these are paper.
There you go. Who'd have funked?
No, I have to do all of March's things, I'm afraid. I would love to do Jeff.
We have to justify all these sets being built. If you remember, right at the start of March, we did a massive order of all of the sets.
Fine.
No, I'm explaining to the boys and girls. We did a massive order of all the sets that went through the business, and therefore we need to actually build all the sets on stream, or else we can't really put that purchase through the business.
3, 4, 5.
Personal sets will get done when we run out of business sets.
7, 8, 9.
Oh. I spent too much at Lego House on Friday, so I put myself on a ban and then remembered I'm at the West Brom event this weekend. When is Block Party HQ due? I got the first parcel for that today, but I think it's like 8 packages, one of which is coming from Australia. So it could be up to 4 weeks before we have everything for it. But yeah, the first little package of stuff from that order came today. So it's soon. We are going to be, hopefully, at least starting it this month, I would like to think. But yeah, it's just a case of waiting for the parts to arrive. How do you help Anna when she's in a lot of pain and she isn't having a good day? Leave her alone. Which might sound like a really harsh, flippant answer, but it usually is the best thing I can do, isn't it? Just stay out of your way and let you do your thing.
Leave me alone or rub me.
Yeah. She doesn't want me fussing over her.
No, I don't like it. I just like to be rubbed if I need it, and then left alone.
What's your favourite modular out of all the released, and what's your favourite modular adjacent set? Favourite modular is probably Tudor Corner because it's British style one. Favourite modular adjacent set?
What does that mean?
Like a modular, but not actually one of the official modulars. Probably Brick Cross Station. Or Avengers Tower, but probably Brick Cross Station. I love Brick Cross Station. It's awesome. Right, I have also finished a set, because I'm cool too. A really flimsy McLaren that is going to fall apart before I even get it on the wall.
Oh, hold it gently then.
Yeah. But they... Oh, literally, there it goes. That piece just keeps falling off.
Have you snapped it in properly?
There is no snapping, and it's really stupid. It's got an upside down stud, and then you're putting the plate on upside down on it. So it really isn't
like
gripping it
that
very
white
well.
bit that's coming through is come through too much. Maybe try and push that out.
Well, that's not what it grips to. It grips to that. But it's
I
just...
see.
It's stupid. It's a stupid build. That part of it is dumb. I don't get why they've done that. But there you go. We'll get that one. And we'll move on. I've still got 3 more to do. I'm not going to get them all done tonight, I don't think. What's coming out in June? Loads of stuff. I imagine once we get through the next... Can we put the table back? It's really diagonal. You're going to have to move your chair a bit. You must have moved it when you got your new set. Have you taken the lock off one of the wheels? Because I did lock all the wheels. Well, it's sliding very easily. This one's a green one. So I'm now doing the Aston Martin Aramco F1 attacking midfield right 24. But yeah, there's loads of stuff coming out in June. The Simpsons one, I think, is out in June. I think there's... Is that where... I don't remember. You'll find out soon enough. I can't remember what's coming out and when. But June is going to be... June traditionally is one of the big release days. So yeah, June will be a big one. Then August will be a big one. And then October will be a big one. And that'll be it for the year then. There'll just be a few little mini release days in between. Like, I get if you're into Star Trek, the May one is a big deal.
It's not Star Trek.
Taylor Smith, thank you very much for the super chat. Love watching you guys. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. I don't know what happened to my voice there. 28 divided by 7.
4.
Well done, female. Well done. I got Detective's Office yesterday, but in the process ended up giving my friend a bad deal in the trade. Sounds like you win twice over. Well done.
What did you trade? Goodness me. Kev would like that.
Yeah, I absolutely consider that a win.
I don't like sharks now. I have no affinity to sharks at all.
She loves them. She doesn't like them, she loves them.
I don't.
S-H-A-R-K-S. Anna loves the sharks the best.
You're gonna get us that when we get off this.
Is the bear GWP out tomorrow? Yes, I think so.
The what now?
The bear, the little teddy bear gift of purchase, which we're not going to get because we're not going to be buying enough sets to get a gift of purchase unless they've got something really good on the pick-a-brick wall. I might actually do some builder minifigs tomorrow because the new Q2 builder minifigs are out, so I might do some custom minifigs. Might get some pick-a-brick. If there's enough good pick-a-brick, Anna might end up with a teddy bear.
I'm not getting it.
She's shaking her head. Who'll get the teddy bear if I come home with it?
I don't know.
Obviously you. So excited for the Hogwarts Castle main tower and the Aunt Marge's visit. Yeah, Aunt Marge's one is the one that looks like my childhood home, so I'm looking forward to that. I traded him half of Helm's Deep with no minifigures. I don't know what most of those words mean. I know minifigure. I didn't get Anna's points. That's an excellent point. Well made. Can I point my points at your points, please? Points. Points. Points.
What's my name?
Female. Points, please, female. Oh, hold on. It's still got the previous one on there. Points, points, points. Points, points, points. Female, female. Points, points, points. 1 times 7.
7?
There you go. Well done. This one is for someone else, for no special occasion, and from an online retailer. Boom. The Pabbles are meant to be getting new pieces this week.
Oh, if they've got some flowers, different colour.
Did you not get enough from Denmark?
I want all of them, but they never.
Then you need to come to Germany with me. I think May's trip, I am thinking of going to the factory store in Germany. So you need to come with me, and then you can get all the flowers, because they sell every piece that's currently in production.
3.
So I'm thinking a trip to Germany. There you go, green guy. What do you think of the Avengers Doomsday cast announcement? I don't really. I mean, it's just a bunch of people who've been in Avengers movies. It wasn't.
It really is.
It's not really. There's nothing to really be excited about. I'm sure I'll enjoy the movie when it comes out. I don't need to get hyped about it 2 years in advance because they've hired some actors. Well, the whole point of that was they've started filming it.
Oh, I thought like they'd already started, and that was just like, this is what's coming out. But oh gosh. I didn't see it. I didn't see Vin Diesel or anyone like that. Are they in it?
There's no Guardians in it, I don't think, apart from Star-Lord.
Guardians. Oh, Star-Lord.
But Guardians are done, aren't they? Because James Gunn is DC now. So Guardians is finished. Batista's done.
Well, he was in the lineup.
What, Batista?
Yeah.
He couldn't have been.
It was.
Was he?
Well, that's what I saw.
I don't think he is. I mean, I've not look. I'm so not bothered. I haven't actually watched the whole video. I feel like a really big deal would have been made in the circles I mix in if Batista was back.
I swear I saw his name. 3.
Last I heard, he was never playing the role again.
4. Maybe it was a joke, but I definitely saw his name.
Will I be watching WrestleMania? Not when it's on. No, I'll watch clips of it afterwards. I don't watch whole wrestling events anymore. Just watch the miles mark. I'm thinking to do a tutorial on how to use BrickLink. Does the world need a tutorial on how to use BrickLink?
I have no idea how to use it. I mean, go on it all the time.
It's just a shop.
I don't know how to use it.
Okay, then maybe, yeah. Maybe I will.
I go on it and I'm like, I've no idea what I'm supposed to do, and I just come off it. It's so...
Where can you get car pick-a-brick stuff? Sometimes on the pab wall. Certainly.
At least I know that abbreviation.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to be on there as this next batch of pab stuff, but last year there was a load of car stuff on there. Around about the time they announced the Formula 1 deal. There was cars all over the place. But yeah, in the meantime, BrickLink and Pick-a-Brick Online. You can get whatever you want from those places. I usually go BrickLink because it's cheaper than Pick-a-Brick Online. But the cheapest place is always the pab wall itself. It's always cheaper than anywhere else. But obviously you're restricted by what they've actually got, which is often not a lot.
See, look, I agree. BrickLink can be confusing. It really is.
I'll do a video then. Remind me. Someone post that on Discord to remind me, and I'll do a video. I'll do a BrickLink tutorial at some point. Because I find it quite intuitive.
BrickLink what?
Tutorial. Where are you putting this? On Discord?
Tutorial. No, I'm going to text it you.
Oh, okay. Bricklink tutorial. That's from somebody called Anna.
That's me.
Female. I know what you mean now. The female. Yes, there we go. There we go. Because then everyone can build their own version of the Block Party HQ. Which I'm not going to be able to release a design for, so you'll have to figure it out for yourself. Because it's so heavily based on someone else's design that I can't really profit on it. What's going on there? Are you having a kerfuffle? You and your kerfuffles, you love a kerfuffle. Anna's having a kerfuffle, everybody. She might have to go to bed. I remember when Bricklink first started, run by a guy in Poland. That was a very confusing interface. Way better now. No,
it's completely fine, but I just hurt him.
Perhaps it's indigestion.
Maybe.
There we go.
Oh, this is different.
What's different?
What I've done.
Is it, by golly?
Well, I've just built that.
Yes.
And I'm laying it down.
Yes.
No. What's...
Posted it on the feedback and ideas tab on Discord. Marvellous.
Thing what's in there? Strange.
You don't have Anna saved as Shark Lover in your contacts. No, I like to keep her alphabetically near the top of the contacts.
Yeah, so I'm not above his ex-wife.
Well, it's your fault. You picked your name.
No, I didn't. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I only fraternise with females whose name begins with A so that I don't have to scroll in my phone. It's been my policy for like 30 years at this point.
You could put her in your phone as other, and then you have to scroll.
Yeah, I don't have to scroll. It's a pain in the trousers. Once we get to the point where I never have a reason to contact her again, then I will change her name in my phone. But as it is, as we still share the parenting responsibilities for a young person.
Not for long.
Yeah, but for now, I need to be able to find her quickly in my phone. Did you see the new Brick Artisan French Cafe modular mock? He did two, didn't he? Were they both him? There were certainly two that I saw. I sent them both to Anna because she quite fancies attempting a rebrickable.
But I don't know how to use Bricklink.
So yes, I have seen them. I don't think it's something I'd have in the city necessarily. Because
So what's the point?
Well,
That's
because
what I was
you'd
doing
enjoy
it
it. Oh well,
for.
if you want to do it, okay.
To add something to the thing.
Poor Lucy being the only one ostracised for the lower half of my phone.
It's true.
Yeah. But she's got eldest daughter syndrome, so I never need to find her name to text her because she's forever texting me.
That is true. All the time. Oh, that's different. Who would have thought that the Lego window arches elements could work so well as pavement patterns? Are they window arches? Alright,
You're a window arch.
You're a window arch.
I simply put a full stop before someone's name and it brings it to the top of the list. I mean, it's much easier just to have a policy of only talking to people whose name begins with A. There was, for a time, a really dangerous situation on my phone where my boss, her name also began with A, and in my phone, consecutively, we had this one, her predecessor, my youngest daughter, and my boss were 4 consecutive names in my phone, and any of them receiving a message meant for any of the others would cause problems. So that was when I stopped texting people.
Fun times.
Am I wearing my hot dog pants today? I don't think so. I'll check in a moment.
No, don't.
Well, I'm going to.
Move.
Hold on, I'll check. You don't do it right.
No.
No, I've got pink camouflage pants on today. So you wouldn't have done that, would you?
Because you've given yourself a wedgie now.
Yeah, but it's a reverse wedgie, so it's not a problem. I always look forward to your Lego City updates, fan from Australia. Thank you very much, Australia. Opinion on cutting a hole out of the top level between the city for the train to go between. I'm not going to do it. It's not really an opinion thing. No, I'm just not going to do it.
Well,
I don't think it's needed. I don't need to...
Yeah, but it's not your village, your town. It's the people.
Yes, but... Like in London...
They come out the ground?
Yeah, but they don't... Not every line connects to every other line. I'm going to have like 3 or 4 different train lines in that city. They don't all need to connect to each other. So it's fine to have them on different levels, and the passengers can transfer by walking up the stairs, but the trains don't need to go from one level to another. That's not how it works in real life. And you know me, boys and girls, I like things to be like they are in real life. Are you both Apple Watch fans? I don't know. I describe myself as a fan of a utility device.
Ecosystem.
Yeah, it's a useful device that I prefer to have as opposed to not having. I don't know that I'd call myself a fan of it. Like, I don't rush out and get a new one every time they release one, like I do with the phone or the iPad, or these days I don't with the laptops. But like every time they release a new phone, I definitely count myself a fan of the phone.
God, my phone's so old.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how you cope with it.
Because I like paying £14 for my phone.
I don't even know how much mine costs. Don't need to know. It's
much.
Necessary. Yeah, but it also is how I run the business. The vast
But you
majority
don't
of my
need a
work
new
is done it.
phone every time.
No, but I like to have one. You don't need... You got some new leggings the other day. You didn't need them.
Oh no, I don't like them.
You still got them, is what I mean.
Yeah,
though.
but they're horrible. So that's why they were cheap the way they were, because they're horrible.
What's the plan for the old Lego City room upstairs? Check TikTok. I made a video about that earlier today. But to summarise very quickly...
It'll be in it.
Yeah, these streams will be in it. This is probably the last stream from this room.
Like, I don't know how we're going to, because that room is a wreck. But
What do you mean it's a wreck? It's fine.
it is a mess. It's full of boxes and
Yeah,
everything.
The cardboard is movable.
Are you moving it?
Oh, before we stream in it, obviously, yeah. We
But,
can't...
like, is it leaving? Or are you just piling it up next to a wall or something?
I think you need to watch the TikToks, because I've explained the plan to you multiple times, but you don't listen.
I've tried to watch
Yeah.
the TikToks, but for some reason they're months behind.
The whole room is changing,
I see.
which I have explained to you offline as well. But you don't often listen when I explain things.
What's wrong with them? They're horrible. They just feel horrible. They're a horrible material.
They're Costco ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they're horrible.
You can do a favourites list for your phone and then you don't need to scroll. Yeah, but why would I need to do that?
You're in my favourites.
Yeah, but I don't need to have favourites because everyone I need to contact is alphabetically at the top anyway. I mean, I'm not sifting through a sea of people. There's like 3 people I ever need to text.
I have one person, and it's Kevin.
Yeah.
I don't text. Like, I have other numbers in there, but the one that I use the most is Kevin, and then it's probably Andy's house. That's probably... I don't talk to anybody. Because I have phone anxiety. I love my phone. Like, I love being on it, but anyone phones it except Kevin.
Well, I do try and explain to people. Some people get fascinated by it. I think it's an age thing.
What?
I don't own a phone because I want a phone. It's a little pocket internet computer.
Yeah.
If all it was a phone, I wouldn't bother having one because
Oh,
I don't need a phone with me. I don't have that to communicate with people from real life. I have it so that when I'm sat in the car waiting for Anna to finish in the chemist, I can put TikTok on.
What's happened here? I've gone wrong on the very first step. I'm so sorry.
No, pack it in. With your negative self-talk, you know you're not allowed that. Or we'll just have to ban you from streaming.
Done.
What do you mean done?
That's fine.
Well, then you won't get loads of Lego out of the business. You have to buy it all yourself.
How's that happened?
That changed her tune. Which Costco? I think we went to the Milton Keynes one most recently, didn't we? Because we were down there. Our local one is the Leicester one. But I think we were in Milton Keynes, so we went to the Milton Keynes one the other day.
In what sense does that make any sense? Lego? Oh, I see.
There you go.
Still doesn't fit right.
Just punch it. Punch it right in the nuts.
Oh, it's the wrong.
Beautiful sticker application, Chapman. Beautiful work. You're a handsome
Well, that made it
hero.
more stupidly. Why?
I just changed my contract, long overdue, mind you, and got rid of unlimited everything and just got basic minutes, basic text, and unlimited internet. Yeah? That's all you need, isn't it?
Oh, now I have to figure out which one goes where. This one, I guess.
Where can I put these, Mrs. Onions?
You know where. And then saying this one next.
Not you, Cuthbert. Where's my beverage?
And then
I'm going to have to move the table in a minute because you are very diagonally again.
this one next.
This, boys and girls, is the last stream where I'll have to keep moving the table. Because the new setup, the table won't move. Because it'll have a wall on the other side of it.
And then this one next. Oh no, where do you live? Oh,
Here, with you.
not you. This.
Right, can we move the table?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, you're the one who keeps sliding it forward. You've taken the brake off. There you go, it's that one.
They're both. I can't do it. My feet. Hold on.
Go on then what?
Do what with it?
Well, I just watched you do it.
No, I haven't done anything.
Well, it's
to
on.
It.
That brake is on. Have I taken the coffee machine to the storage unit? I'm probably not going to.
Why?
So I have no reason to need it there.
Well, then take it to the other one.
Yeah, I probably
Or
will.
throw it away.
Yeah, I probably will. There's free coffee at the storage unit. I don't need to take my own machine.
It's going to be Kevin's coffee. We'll do it.
I'm building the same set right now. I messed up on the same part as you. It's a little confusing. There you go, see?
Yes, it is. It's so stupid.
A little bit confuddling. No slanted table, no something to do with Dave. No evergreen trees with Santas, a tragedy. I mean, the winter tree will still go in there in the background. We're going to have the whole of those shelves to put stuff on. We'll have a Lego winter tree that'll be up all winter.
I'm on the wrong page.
So as soon as we get to October, the winter tree will go up. And I imagine the winter village will be in the background in that room this year. Because there's nowhere else for the winter village to go. So we'll do a little display behind us in there.
Why don't you take it to the where you've got a big town?
Because it's different scale.
Ugh.
And it won't fit. I'm not going to
That
tempt...
room is tiny, Kevin.
I'm not... Right. And it fitted in there fine before. And it'll fit in there fine again. You have no concept of scale or planning. It's all fine. It'll fit in there just fine. We just need a few sets and a little train chuffing around and it'll be fine. Take the coffee machine upstairs for the streaming room.
Oh no, because it would never come down then. Never.
I don't want to drink that dirt coffee. I have good coffee now. Nespresso
he's got-
is... Yeah, he's got a strip of your tablets again. He's got a taste for drugs at the moment. He had his face in Anna's bag of medicine the other day when she got it home from the pharmacy. Oi, cuff bit. Come here.
It's empty. Pick that up.
Have you not got any fingers?
No, I don't.
Where's your fingers gone? Where's your fingers gone? Clunk. Where is sticker number 9? There it is. Found it.
It says number 9. Would be my guess.
Found it. Stop panicking, Kevin. Yeah, and the other thing about the table upstairs, not only will it not be movable, but it will actually be set at a diagonal at all times. It will always be diagonal deliberately. We're not going to have a straight line that I have to stick to because it's done my head in for 6 months. So the camera will come across us diagonally and we're going to be around the corners of the table. It's going to be tremendous. So it means we'll both get more space. We get an additional 10 centimetres straight off the bat, plus expansion room. I've done a diagram. Anna loves my diagrams.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, what if they were right?
What do you mean?
When you did this room, completely wrong.
No, it wasn't.
Where's my other calyx, Kevin?
You never had another calyx.
There were 3 in here.
That's a Billy.
That's the same thing.
Well, it's just as well we didn't have it because you'd have had nowhere. It wouldn't have actually fitted in the way we originally planned because we had to put the table in here to stream from. You can have more stuff now, though, as you know. We're placing an order for you at the weekend after we've set up the new room. And then we will do furniture assembly. I'll have to get my drill out and go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Dave doesn't like that noise.
Well, he's going to hear a lot of it for a couple of hours when the equipment arrives. Are we big Harry Potter fans? We're not even little Harry Potter fans. We're, I won't speak for us both, indifferent to Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I think describes the situation.
I just like the way some bits look. Not like I couldn't tell you where that house is. No idea.
Anna is building the French cafe.
Hold on. What have I done?
What parts am I on the lookout for then?
Oh,
Just
you
useful
got
city
there.
stuff. So Mills plate stuff, 2x2 brick, 4x4 plate. I mean, the chances of 16x16 plate are fairly slim, but if they had some, I'd buy it all. Grey brick in variety of shapes and sizes and shades for walls and stuff.
There's loads of
Translucent.
grey in there.
Yeah. Translucent blue for water.
I love them ones.
So there's just, generally quite a lot of just city stuff. And if they've got what I'm after,
Then I will
I'll get some.
purchase.
Yeah.
Purchase.
Love the channel. Thoughts on the Lego Pokemon collab?
We're not gonna have anyone eat anymore.
For a long time, people have asked me
anymore.
what theme I would most like Lego to do, and my answer was always Pokemon. And they listened, and they're now doing it. Thank you, Lego. I'm very happy. Very much looking forward
They just
to
bought
it.
the license because it was obviously coming up for a renewal.
I heard there's a Barbie car coming out. I looked online, can't find it. Any help? I think you should have watched the TikTok all the way through. Because unless other people have leapt on my hilarious joke TikTok from last week, it's not actually a Barbie car. Which is revealed 20 seconds into
like
the
a
video.
Barbie car.
It looks like a Barbie car, but it's a Fast and the Furious car. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing the new Disneyland Paris Lego store. Are we excited? Yes. Yes. Here we are. It's going to be an epic video.
It'll probably just look like all the other Lego stores.
Well, no, it won't, because it's going to be covered in Disney stuff. You can already see the outside on the internet. It's got a massive Lego Mickey Mouse out the front. The old Disney Lego store was brilliant. It's going to be better than that, isn't it? That's what was the point of doing it. You can tell Anna's getting tired because she's getting grumpy. A grumpus. A negative grumpus. Where are we? Number 6. But yeah, it's going to be great. I am very excited. How about a miniature golf area on the Lego City? I mean...
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Why would I do
That's
it?
fun.
But I don't play golf.
Yes, we do. He doesn't like ideas that aren't his.
I love ideas that aren't mine. Some of the best stuff in the city is ideas that's not mine. But it has to be stuff I'm interested in. I'm not interested in golf.
You love miniature golf.
Well, I could do a building that has a miniature golf in it. But it would just be a building from the outside. Like, I'm going to put Dunder Mifflin in there. All you'll see in the city is a big grey box. But I'll know it's got loads of the office stuff in it. But I want it to actually look like Dunder Mifflin, which is just a big grey warehouse. So that's what it will look like. Excited for the Switch 2 Nintendo Direct on Wednesday? Not really. Not unless they say, and it's out now. I don't really get excited for stuff like that. I'm not really one for demos and previews and trailers. I know
I'm an old man.
Well, no, it's not that. I've always felt like this. I'll buy it. I don't need to know any more about it. I'm going to buy it regardless.
What if they say Street Pass 2 is coming?
Then I'll enjoy that when it comes.
You'll wee your pants.
Yeah, but
I watched them.
yeah, I'll probably hear about the highlights for it. But even if they say it, unless they say it's coming out right now, that's not a reason to be excited yet, is it? I'll be excited when it comes out, not when they say it's coming out. But yeah, I know I'm going to get one because the Switch is the best console ever. And I don't need any more information. They could just release it and I'll buy it anyway. This is to build hype for people who are on the fence, which is not me.
What is happening?
Do you prefer the UK or the US office? US. Purely because there's more of it. So the characters are better developed. If the UK one had been given 10 seasons of 24 episodes as well, I'm sure it would have been just as good. So it's not that it was fundamentally better, it's just it was longer. So it got to develop further. I've no interest in Switch 2 until they release another Animal Crossing set. Yeah, I mean, I don't even need them to release a game. I know I'm going to get it anyway because I'm that kind of nerd. I got the Steam Deck the day it came out, even though nothing worked on it. And didn't really use it for the first year I owned it because nothing really worked on it. Still loved it. I like the tech. I like the shiny box as much as I like the things you can do in it. And I like knowing I have it. Alright. You go on there, you little cheese neck. Oh, I see. Trying to make me miss a piece, are you, you turtle?
No.
It was.
No.
They were being a turtle. This is another good set, unlike that one I just built. This one's actually good. It's already feels sturdier than the Flimsatron that I just built.
Flimsatron.
When you've had a long day, do either of you need to go somewhere and have quiet time? I mean, that's what we do on a normal day. That's just how we spend our spare time.
Being quiet.
Yeah. I have never been sitting in the living room watching the telly kind of guy.
I don't anymore.
Yeah. Well, I think you've developed that through living with me for so long. because it's not something that we ever did together, just sitting there watching telly, because it's not something I've ever done. I just find it really boring. So
you'd be in there.
Only because I had nowhere else to go, and then I got the garage, and then we would watch things, but that would always be by appointment. We'd never just
by appointment
chill out together the way people do. I don't really get that. Yeah. So I go to my office, or the Lego room, or go and lie on the bed and play on the Steam Deck. Where do you buy your display cabinets from? IKEA. Apart from the big ones in the Lego room upstairs, which are from Tougher Man. That is a long one. And those ones are good, but they were expensive.
Worst idea you ever had.
They were a great idea, and they're really good cabinets, that really good shelves that are going to serve us well for a long time, because they're really big and strong and can take a lot of weight. They're excellent. Anna was just always very negative on them.
I don't think I was the only one.
Well, explain to me where else I could have put the city if we hadn't have done that when we first moved in.
Have it flat, like you had
Where?
in the old house.
What, in that room that was half the size, so it wouldn't fit?
You had the choice of where to put it.
Right, and it wouldn't have fitted in there. We had this conversation a million times over.
You wanted to move here.
Because we had to leave the old house.
We could have gone to see
You
that
love
one.
rewriting history.
We could have gone and saw that one with the basement. That would have been great. You would have had a basement.
Yeah, but it was far away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey from TikTok. Hey to TikTok.
Are we on TikTok?
No. No, because we can't dual stream, because they won't give us a stream key. If anyone from actual TikTok is watching, as in the company, if you let us have a stream key, we would dual stream, but we run off of a Mac, so we can't do TikTok Studio. And even if we could, we're not going to stop streaming through OBS onto YouTube at the same time. So if you want us to stream on TikTok, you need to give us a stream key.
I just ask for one.
Yeah, they don't give them out. They haven't given them out for years. They want you to use TikTok Studio. So the end result is we don't stream there, because I want to use OBS, because I've been streaming longer than they've existed. So I'll do it my way. I really like builds that have detailed interiors like the Hocus Pocus house. I haven't even looked inside your Hocus Pocus.
Got lots of things
I
going
might
on
steal
there.
it from you. Turn it into a modular.
No, you won't. Buy your own.
Nah, not that into. I don't really know what Hocus Pocus is. I'm vaguely aware it was probably a film or a cartoon. I can't remember which.
You hurt me sometimes. How can you not know?
How would I know?
There's 2 films. One came out recently.
But how would I know that?
I've watched it around you.
It means nothing to me.
I watched it when it came out. Then I've watched it in bed while you're there, and you went, "What are you watching?" I went, "Hocus Pocus 2." And you went, "What's that?" I went, "It's got the witches in from Hocus Pocus." And over Miss Sarah Jessica Walker. And you went,
Oh
that
God,
face."
yeah, okay. That explains why I wasn't interested. If it had her in it. Can't stand her. She ruined my life. My teenage years.
Don't think she did.
I am of an age where I had to grow up with every girl telling me they were whatever their stupid New York names were. I'm a so-and-so.
Samantha.
I'm a Miranda. Oh, you're a moron. Oh, God, that whole thing. The ones who turned into beige wall, live, laugh, love sign girls. Everything I hate about people.
And then you married one.
I've got a piece missing.
No, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That isn't
6,
good.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Just
1,
have
2,
this one.
3, 4. No, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not. That's too big.
Whoa,
Did I say 10?
that's ruined
Oh,
everything.
I needed that one. What are you missing?
The piece that I need.
Yeah, which is what?
A 1x2 plate.
You gotta show me what that is.
One of those.
Can't you just use two ones?
Nope.
Why?
Because you can't.
Well, I do that all the time.
Yeah, well, you don't have them dangling over like that.
Oh.
This is unfortunate. Have I used the wrong one somewhere else? Perchance. Yes, I have. You handsome son of a trouser.
I really don't know how you do that.
Problemo solved. What a handsome man I am.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You two do this to each other every stream, being annoyed at each other for not remembering stuff. That's because Anna doesn't listen to me. And I don't pay attention to whatever nonsense she's watching. I still don't know the name of the woman who sings the No Trevor's song.
Megan Trainer!
Okay.
Megan Trainer!
It's not information I'm ever going to need. I just know
You
she
don't
sings
know
about No
that.
Trevors.
Travis, is it?
So's your face. No Trevors. She hates Trevor. So we do nothing to each other.
Go on, get me a pop, please.
Goes the weasel.
Don't wake him up. Why wake him up?
He doesn't look very comfortable. He's sleeping with his neck crooked. I
He's
think he's
awake
broken
now.
his spine.
No, he's awake. Yeah, he's like, so this is him, and then his head is like at 90 degrees on the sofa. It was quite funny. Yes, Kev was all was almost thrown in the fountain then. Hi, baby dog. Did he wake you up? Because I need a drink. I got dry mouth going on today, people. Yeah, quiet time. Yes, Kev did. No, because I have to move now.
You go.
I thought he was being funny. And he's not. He's come on through that door, gave me a drink, and then gone again. Now we'll come this way. He does this to show off. He does it all the time.
Did you see what I did? I came in the wrong door. We won't be able to do that in the new Lego room.
No, don't you dare. Oh, Dave was up, just not over there, because he could hear what Kev was doing.
That's all gone down me.
I'm good, because you were being stupid, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yep. Have you drank that one that's over there?
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely and fruity.
Oh, for the... Two lights. Stop it.
Bags. So yeah, that was my little hilarious interlude there, boys and girls.
No one thought it was funny.
I think there were people out there roaring with laughter when that was going on. I ruined some brains. How has he come in the other way? They must have a secret entrance.
No, you have French doors.
You don't know where they're from.
Ow.
I've never heard them speak in a French accent. Are they French doors or are they patio doors? Which one's which? One's sliding, one opens.
Yeah.
And I can never remember which is which. I'm not sure they are French doors. Aren't
Well, they
French doors
open.
the sliding ones?
I don't know.
I think they're patio doors.
We have patio doors then.
They could be French doors. I don't know. We need an estate agent.
Oh, I'm going to kill you in a minute. Shut up!
Ah! My holes! You mustn't attack my holes! Got my brain there.
I didn't even get... I didn't even...
I'm not going to lie, I was baffled and then laughed because Dave was oblivious. Come on. I was laughing at Dave. He had no idea he came through the other door. Yeah. Messing with little Douglas.
Whose head was at an angle? Ango? It's because I saw tango and an apple. An angle. It's that I have a picture of him as a puppy. He was at our house maybe an hour, and he's gone right next to the radiator, propped his head up on it, so his body is laid down, but his head is like just squished up.
He is a stupid moron.
If he's comfortable, he's comfortable. There we go. French swing patio slides.
So it's a French door.
We have French doors, yes, because we've got.
But we only ever opened one of them. Actually, that is true. We have 4 French. Well, 2 pairs of French doors. Because I am a little bit French. So the doors are pretending to be me.
Just shut up, Kevin.
Why do you get so kerfuffled?
Because I'm tired and you're just being annoying now.
Don't you wish you let me buy drums?
No. What does that? What do you?
Because I could play my drums now. As a little musical break. We could have a drum kit set up in the corner, and we could get 2 hours into the stream and be like, right, I'm just going to play the drums for 5 minutes now. Just go over there, bang my drums, and then come back down and carry on. I think that would be a good little feature.
Springers and cockers are very intelligent, and then there is Dave, bless him. Yep, that is true. That nothing is truer. That is that. Look at his head. Look at his head. Look at him.
Yeah, he's using a box as a pillow now. He's moved all the pillows out of the way so he can use an empty Lego box as a pillow.
Yep. Kevin.
Does Dave love
Kevin? I need a picture of that. Not of it. No, stop it. That's enough. I only need one. I only need one. You're an absolute cretin.
Why? I was just doing a couple of little pictures for you. This is why sometimes Anna loves to leave her phone lying around.
Christmas. At Christmas, I came back to my phone, right? I didn't know it'd been touched. And then I went and take a photo and Andy wants to look. I went on it and there was like 100 photos of him, and Lucy's partner. Both of them. Both of them were doing it.
Yeah, we were.
The dog is... I feed him, but he only wants him. It's annoying.
Because I'm so much fun.
But then if I leave the room, he gets Mardy on. I can't go for a poo or a wee or go to the kitchen and get a drink. It's just annoying.
You just sat there on your phone now. You had
Oh,
enough.
he's moved his head. He didn't do it fast enough.
I was taking a picture of myself, you see.
Yeah, well, that's mine. Now you missed it.
Yeah, you've missed it. Yeah. And be a goblin.
You know, Fallout had a primetime Emmy 17 nominations.
Did it by golly.
Yeah.
By golly gosh.
I'm just talking because our TV is on for some reason. And
Because we love to waste electricity.
well, no, because it's all we know.
Annie, a bit of a weird accent came out of me
there.
there.
What was that, Kev?
Any luck finding more copies of the Creator 3-in-1 Castle? No. Although I don't know that I necessarily need any more copies now. Now I'm not doing a full medieval area in the city. I think I'll probably already have enough castles, if there is such a thing. For now, anyway. Enough castles for now. So there is a new castle coming out later in the year, so I'll just wait for that one. We've got a new Creator 3-in-1 Castle coming. Doing some windy pops, are you?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is my nickname.
Are we both fully English? Yes.
Anna's Croatian.
Well, I have my dad's from Wales, so I'm a bit Welsh, and Kevin's from France.
I've got a bit of French in me. My great-great-great-grandmother was a French whore.
I don't think that's something you want to shout about, Kev.
No, I broadcast it regularly. My great-great granddad was born in a French brothel. We've always been performers, the Chapmans. Did you just honk?
No, I said.
Did you know if you hold the volume down button, it will take hundreds of photos in seconds? Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that. That makes her properly cross. There's a difference between playful cross, where she just gets a bit exasperated, and when she actually gets really cross and starts telling me off properly. So I have to learn where the line is. And I have filled her phone up with hundreds before. Back in the days when phones didn't have much space in them, and I would literally fill her phone. That used to make her a grumpus.
Because back then it was like, delete, yes, delete, yes, delete. And it was
Shouldn't
so
have deleted
annoying.
them, should you?
I didn't want them on my phone, Kevin.
But I'm beautiful.
I live with you. I don't need to look at pictures of you.
Should. I'm beautiful.
You don't take pictures of me. 1, 2, 1, 1. When is the last time you took a picture of me? I bet it was years ago.
Thumbnails.
Years and years and years and years ago.
I
That
reckon
wasn't a thumbnail then.
Disneyland, probably. You moan when I take pictures of you.
But they have to be correct.
Yeah. You won't let me take pictures of you looking like a normal human being. You want to look like some weird, filtered, photoshopped monstrosity.
Because that's what everybody else looks like. Right.
Yeah, but I think that looks weird. I want pictures of you looking like you, and you don't let me take them.
3, and then a 2, and then a 2 up here, maybe? Is that right? And then the black one, yeah.
Brum, brum.
And the grey one, yeah.
Yeah, Anna is Croatian. She always supports Croatia during the Euros.
No, I don't!
It's when she first fell in love with sharks. Valvoline. You sound like you're doing that quite aggressively now, female. Oh, that's a nice pavement. Really
Jesus,
nice pavement.
That was too loud.
I'm not Jesus.
That was too loud. What does that mean?
You said Jesus. I'm not Jesus.
I didn't say Jesus.
You did say Jesus.
I said that was too loud.
You said Jesus, that's too loud. Just letting you know that's not my name.
2 of them.
It's pronounced Jesus.
1 of them. 2 of these ones. 1 angle.
Anna, get your own back. Phil Curve's phone up with poor Rupert the Bear or sharks. Rupert the Bear is scum.
Yeah, exactly. I just lost an eardrum too because of the big mouth here. Yeah, with loads of Rupert the Bear.
Picked up the Home Alone set after seeing a video of the £40 off on Zappy. Really great set. Awesome sauce. Although mine's in 1,000 pieces now and will need rebuilding.
What did you do to it?
Put a light kit in it. I am not a fan of light kits. The one set that fell apart in the move is the one that was weakened by having a light kit in it. And it's just in a gazillion pieces now. So it's,
You should really tell the company.
yeah. I mean, I might rebuild it for Advent, do it all again. Right, round 2, because I put a light kit in it last year and ruined it. So let's go again and do it properly. Rupert the Bear's a legend. Rupert the Bear's scum.
Rupert the Bear. I don't know the thing.
Rupert the Bear.
So you know it. So.
Yeah, because my brother liked it. I'd just have to leave the room.
Did your parents ask you where you were going?
Well, I was always leaving the room. My toys were in a different room. I never, even as a kid, I wouldn't spend a long time in front of the telly. I'd come down for my programmes and then disappear back off to my room again to use my toys. My items.
Wow.
My items and things. Like I would come down to maybe watch an episode of He-Man and then go back upstairs to continue my city. Or maybe check my Transformer still transforms.
sit there for hours. Up
You have to check it.
and down, and then up, and then down.
One of my best
Up
purchases
again,
ever
and then
was
down
a big blister pack strip of LEDs. Because then I covered my little Lego buildings in LEDs. I only had one battery thing though, so they were never all on at the same time. The videos of me doing the light kits are class. It's never happening again. I just hate them.
Couldn't you put them in while building, or is that not?
Well, the instructions don't cover that, and it's still not. I mean, it's not designed to have a light kit in it, so
No,
it's still going to weaken the build. You're still putting something between bricks to stopping them that stops them gripping properly.
Oh. Yeah, that doesn't do that. They give you special bricks.
Yeah. Lego's just not built for light kits, and it's fine. It doesn't need them. I think if I wanted to light the city up, what I'd most likely do is just
Lamps. They're all lamps.
I would just
Street
get
lamps.
LED strips and run them through the back of the buildings. If you've got a row of buildings, just take a brick out on each side where they're all joined together and just run an LED strip through. Because you don't need loads of individual bulbs, you just need light to come from inside to outside.
2, a 3, a 2, a green. Okay. Because you were chatting, I completely zoned out of what I was trying to pick up.
Because I'm really interesting, aren't I?
Not really.
I'm very interesting, man.
Move your leg a minute. I was watching to see what you were doing.
Would you not want to do it for the theme park? No, probably not.
I love things when things light up though.
Yeah, but it just really weakens them. I mean, I'm open to being persuaded otherwise. I might try and befriend the theme park man who goes to all the conventions and find out how they've done it.
You should see if you can get the bricks that they use to put wires through.
Yeah, maybe.
If you can buy them, because
Because that travelling theme park goes from convention to convention and clearly doesn't fall apart because it goes from convention to convention.
Probably glued together.
Well, if that's what you have to do, then that's what you have to do, I suppose. I'm not necessarily against that.
Which I was like, oh my god, that's really toxic smelling. You don't want to get that in your eye.
How does it weaken them? Because if you've got two bricks that clip together, and then you separate them, put a wire between and try and clip them together, they're not going to completely connect because there's a wire in the way.
Whereas with the other company that I'm not allowed to mention, they have they have ones like this, but then they have a dint in them where the wire runs through, and like you put the kit in while you're building so it fits. But yeah, I understand what he means. That if you put a brick and a wire and a brick, they just don't stay together. They have to be connected or they don't work.
I think the Disney Castle would look amazing with a light kit. We've got a light kit for the Disney Castle. We were sent one by a company whose name I can't remember, and we've just never put it in.
Because I don't want to do what he did. I don't want that thing falling on me. I think I'd cry. Oh god, I need so many of the. Oh gosh, right. Put this one in. Maybe. Do you fit?
Everybody. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Final sticker on this set. It's the final sticker.
No, Kevin.
It is. B-E-A beautiful.
Missing piece.
No, you're not. Nope.
And I am.
Nope.
Oh no.
There we
my
go.
Hand. It was in my hand already.
What a gooseberry.
I'm tired. That's what's happening.
Well, if you come to the end of that bag, I can end after this one. I'm not going to get 2 more done, so I'll perhaps have 1 more stream of doing these Speed Champions, because I can save 2 for maybe the first stream in the new room, and you can see me add them to the wall live and in person. There and then. Because does the clocks change mean that previously this would have been 10 o'clock at night already? Or did it go the other way? I never really understand how it works.
We lose an hour.
Are you justifiably
I
tired?
don't know. Well,
Would this have been 10 p.m. last week?
yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you're
Because
tired.
the clocks have gone back.
Are you going to get the Beauty and the Beast castle when it comes out? Not when it comes out, no. We're going to drive to Disneyland Paris and buy it from there when the new store opens in a couple of weeks. So we won't be getting it tomorrow.
That doesn't stick on.
But we will be getting it because it looks super duper.
Oh no, this is wrong. How? Oh, no. Huh? What's happened?
It would have been 8 p.m. So actually it's gone the other way. So you've got no excuse to be tired.
I'm just tired. I'm allowed to be tired.
No, they say you're not.
No, it's fine. I can still go for an hour. I'm just getting...
Are you going to
Just
build
trying to
it
work
at
this
Disney
out.
as well? No. No, we're not maniacs.
Oh, I see.
People say things like the clocks went forward. That means nothing to me.
Ouch. Right.
I'm aware they went forward. I have no idea what that actually means. And what time it really is.
Right, where are you going? You're going to be here, I think. And then you are going to be there. No, because it still doesn't work. Oh, that's why it doesn't work.
Because of buttocks.
No, because I'm silly again.
Stop it.
No, I didn't say stupid. I said
Yeah, but
silly.
that's still the same thing. You're still being negative. You should say because I'm awesome and the instructions are idiots. That's how I'd phrase it. You should make Anna build it whilst going around It's a Small World. The idea of me making Anna do anything is remarkable.
Especially on Small World.
She does love Small World. It's your favourite ride?
It really is. I want to punch everybody and everything on it.
I like it. It's very good and excellent. It's the only reason we've bothered to get park tickets, otherwise we'd just go to the Lego store and come home again. But Anna reminded me Small World is a thing that I enjoy, so we had to get park tickets.
It's not. I didn't say anything. Why would I want to go on that
Green
thing?
one!
Right,
That's
where are
quite a
these
snazzy
yellows?
one.
Right, yellow.
Right, if I start another
Yeah.
one, I'm going to be going for at least another hour, and it's
Okay.
nearly 9:15.
That's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like I'm doing one more, children.
No, don't do that.
This is...
You got a different colour. What's the other colour? Yeah, do that one.
This is the MoneyGram Haas F1 Team VF 24. So the one that's not getting done is the...
You shouldn't want to do
kick one.
orange, green, green. At least you're in orange, green, blue.
Thought Anna's favourite ride would be Nemo Adventure. Isn't it Crush's Coaster? Is that the...
Crush's Coaster's alright.
Crush's Coaster's hideous. I'm never going to go on that again in my life. That was horrible. I felt so sick after Crush's Coaster.
Well, it's because you hurt your neck on the other one.
That
Maybe
didn't make
this
me feel
time
sick.
you'll be fine. Maybe, but you did have a
Oh,
lot
I'll go on Space Mountain again.
You did have a lot of breakfast that day.
I like breakfast. It's one of my 4 favourite meals.
That's probably why you weren't feeling too well.
But yeah, I'll go on.
Right, there we go.
I'll go on Space Mountain.
And what do you do with your head?
Not lean forward, because then
What
it
do you
breaks
do
your
with your
spine.
head?
You put it back like that.
Well, no, you don't look backwards. You just hold it in.
Well, your choices are I look
No,
down or I look up.
no.
They're
Like,
your
you
only...
sat like this. And say the thing is there. Put your head back. No. Put your head back. No.
I don't understand what you're asking me to do.
Just go backwards. No. Why are you going backwards?
I don't understand.
Well, you're gonna hurt yourself again, man.
You've just pushed the table forward. I watched
Yeah, I
you do
know.
it. Can I push it back? Hasn't Crush's Coaster been made into a Marvel ride?
No, they're two completely. No.
They're in different parts of the park.
Yeah, they're on completely different sides.
5 times 1?
5.
Well done, female. Register your set. It's for myself. I've earned 80 points this evening. What a clever little sausage. There's your sticker sheet. The other one that makes me feel sick is the one with the rat on it.
Ratatouille.
Yeah, Ratatouille.
That's excellent again.
And the Spider-Man one makes me feel sick. We need to get some travel
That's
sickness
great,
tablets
though.
before we go, because they all make me sick. The only thing that doesn't make me sick is Small World. That makes me happy. Woohoo!
Please.
Can I move this animal? Because I need to stretch my
leave
legs
him
out.
alone.
Dave, you've got to move a little bit. I've got to put my leg out. Oh,
Oh, he's took my pillow now.
oh, that's so much better. There you go. Good boy. Thank you. Oh, stop grumbling. You oaf man. He's going to go off in a huff now and do a lap and then try and get back in the same spot.
What are you doing? Oi! No. You just trumped.
No, I stretched my legs out.
It's a small one, has 319 dolls.
Minifig. Do you get insider points for BrickHeadz? No, I don't think any of the Lego exclusive stuff you get points for.
Did you get points from that store you went to? Billund?
Yeah. But not on the Lego House exclusive stuff. There's no points on them.
Why?
I don't know.
You think they give you more?
Well, you get more by spending in the shop, don't
On
you?
me.
Are you being a Belchford?
I really was then. What? 1, 2, 3.
It definitely hadn't been replaced when we were there 6 months
What?
ago. Crush's Coaster.
No, Crush's Coaster is near Ratatouille, which is on that side, and Avengers on the other side.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be replaced by an Avengers thing because it's nowhere near the Avengers campus. Are you checking it's still there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the most popular ride in the park. They wouldn't get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's the one that people travel over from America to
Crush's
ride.
Coaster still at Disneyland Paris?
It's a Small World, it's Stuff of Nightmares. It's Small World, it's the best ride in the world.
It is still there.
Yeah.
It's at the
It's the most popular ride in the park.
It's at the World of Pixar area. Yeah.
It's a small
I
world.
know the Monsters thing's all going. All that area. The Muppets have shut down. 2,
Poor old Muppets.
4. But I think the Muppets was in a different place. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't ever remember there being Muppets there. I feel like that's something I
No,
would
they're
remember.
at the different Disneys.
Oh, okay. Gotta say, I feel like I would remember Muppets because I'm quite the Muppet man. I've never been to Disneyland, but this doll ride sounds like a nightmare. It's wonderful. They sing at you. And there's a giraffe on it that I always get a selfie with.
Just go on the internet, like YouTube. It will show. It will do a POV of the ride.
Yeah, I film one every time we go. It's my favourite ride. I'm allowed to have a favourite ride.
I'm just. It's annoying.
And you have to come on it with me so I don't have to queue.
There was a perfect video on YouTube earlier that I sent Kevin, and he went, "Oh, she's a grumpus," and it was me and him on it because I'm just like this, and he's next to you, like just.
It's a smile-inducing awesome fest. It's not my fault that some grumpuses are grumpuses. We sing along. We see the giraffe. I also like Pirates of the Caribbean. I basically like to be gently taken around on water whilst a story is told to me and songs play.
I really thought that was water on the first time, and I was petrified. I thought, oh no, Andy's going to get wet. We're going to have to go back. He's going to want to get changed. It wasn't. He didn't. He got a bit of spray on him, but it does. At one point, seem like you're going to get terribly.
Well, it's got a
wet.
little bit of a flumy bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not like Thorpe Park.
It's not the Dr. Pepper ride, is it?
No.
Jesus, that thing. You get in it and you're wet. When you start, your feet up especially.
I'm surprised, having been to the Lego house now, that you didn't take the 2 large giraffes with you, or at least a selfie. I mean, I did a selfie. Me doing a selfie is in the video. But I
Yeah.
sent Anna the selfie.
Of course you did. No, I was like, yeah, cool.
I just wandered into that area
I was
past
just
the
sitting
little
there going,
roped off
where's my
area.
game, where's my game, where's my game? Which I played against today because I've been off it all weekend and I'm enjoying it again. I needed a break because I'd put like 25 hours into it and I was like, I just need a break from it. So I played nothing over the weekend, just had a weekend off. Actually, that's a lie. I was playing on my Xbox because it was new.
What's my favourite Muppet character? Gonzo, maybe? Or
I like
Animal? Or I mean, I love them all.
He used to love me in my rather fetching Cookie Monster onesie that I used to have. And then it got a hole in an area, so I had to get rid of it.
Well, Cookie Monster, Sesame Street, isn't he? Not a Muppet.
Oh, is he? I
So,
thought they
I'm
were
sure
all the
he's-
same.
Well, they're cousins.
No, they're not all the same
Yeah,
Jim Henson.
yeah, but Muppets and Sesame Street are officially different.
Sesame Street.
Like, I never watched Sesame Street. I was never a Sesame Street fan.
Oh, I did with
But-
Jason.
I've always liked the Muppets. And I was also a big fan of Muppet Babies.
Well, the cartoon?
Yeah, I loved Muppet Babies. That and Rugrats were elite television.
Oh, Rugrats.
I believe they were on one after the other on Saturday mornings.
mornings.
Would you recommend a new Assassin's Creed, Anna? It kind of fell out with them years ago.
Why?
Probably the same reason I did. They put a stupid boat in it and ruined it.
There's no boats in
They
well,
put a stupid boat in it and dropped the story.
there's boats, but they're just to get over rivers, so there's none of the pirate bombing each other, which I thought you would enjoy. I didn't mind it.
My main gripe was them taking the story away.
Yeah, there's no the story. They've left the story for something like this
Yeah,
time.
10 years ago they dropped the story.
Yeah, but like last time, you'd go in and there'd be, I think her name's like Leah or something, and you'd go around this little area and just have a chat about what you're doing. This time, you basically just you're starting the Animus, like you're in there already, and you're just the characters that you're gonna play, and then you go in and then like you do like the first big mission, and the Animus talks to you again, but it's very strange, but it's fine. It's if you like Japan stuff and you're into that kind of art style and like not art style but like you like all that kind of look of Japan, then go for it. It's a bit of getting used to because like you are playing two characters, which is it's not odd, but it's like you're doing something and you want to use one of the other powers and you don't have that, and it's just like I need that power, but it's fine. I'm getting used to it. Yeah, it was ish for me when they got rid of Desmond and whatnot. Yeah.
I was weird. I liked the first Assassin's Creed that everybody else hated.
I didn't mind the first one.
And my favourite part of the games was always the actual story in present day, and going into the past was just about furthering the main story. And apparently everyone else was wrong and preferred the faffing around in the past and ignored the main story, so they focused on the bit that the meatheads preferred, thus ruining it for the intelligentsia such as myself. And they combined that with adding in stupid boats that you couldn't steer and couldn't skip.
Well, no, boats, it wasn't that you couldn't steer them, but they had a big
couldn't
arc
steer
on
them.
them because they're boats. They're not going to go left
So the
and
last
right.
one I ever played was the first part of Black Flag, and I haven't played it since. Even though I loved all of the previous ones.
Do, 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 do. Need one of these. Now you're gonna stick, my friend.
Up my nose.
That way. And then I need a 2. And a 1.
Sticky, sticky. Do, do, do,
then-
do, do. Oh, sticky, sticky.
I need to stick you somewhere.
You are a female.
Oh, look at that. It goes in there.
3 and 4. I think I'm the same as you, Kevin, when it comes to Assassin's Creed. The story was great until the boats ruined it. There you go.
The angle here is achieved by using reflected triangles. Oh my god, I can never say that word. What is it?
Geometry.
The geometry makes the elements fit perfectly to create the angled wall that you'll see later. So this bit here, this angled bit here.
Do 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 do. Oh, Kevin. Do 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 do.
There's a few bits. Oh no, I need to put one of these there. Good job I looked already.
I like sandwiches.
No, hold on.
Yes, I do. I really like. That's one of the things I'm most excited about on this trip to Disney, because the last like 3 or 4 times we've gone, we've stayed in Disney hotels with meal plans. This time we are going the low cost method, which means I'm going to have to go to a boulangerie, get some proper French bread, some ham, some cheese, and make myself a sandwich delight. And I'm so excited for it. I love a delightful French sandwich.
If you want a story to get into, get Dragon Age. Dragon Age is just story central. It is good, isn't it?
It is excellent.
Even if it's just the new ones, the new one, just get that, because it gives you like what has happened before, and like you can read up on like a bunch of lore if you want to. You don't have to, but I've played them all. Like from back in, like, it was 360 days, wasn't it?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, but if you just want story that you don't really, like, you don't have to know everything, but it's good to know. What's that guy's name with no hair?
Sheepdog.
No, in the game.
Don't know.
What's his name? There's a guy in it who's got no hair. If you just look up who he is and what he did, and then play the game, you're pretty much fine. I just can't remember his name. Yeah, it's a Dragon Age. What's it called? Veil Guard.
The Veil Guard.
The Veil Guard. It's on Game Pass, I think. Is it on PlayStation?
Yes.
I think it's on like.
So. I played it on the Steam Deck.
No, as in because the Dragon Age is now on Game Pass, but I don't know if it's on the PlayStation one. It's one or the other, but yeah, Dragon Age. I really enjoyed it. I played Dragon Age, loved it. Ah, okay.
Do 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 do. Oh, Kevin.
Yes, Solus, whatever his name is.
If you ask me who the person with no hair is, I'm always going to say Sheepdog.
Yeah, but I meant in the game.
That's not what you said. Old Baldy Magoo, as he likes to be called.
But yeah, Dragon Age, really good. Can't wait to play that. It's a great game. I don't know what people's problems were. People are just
people
stupid.
are bigots, is what the people's problems were. People are meatheads.
That is true. Yes, Avowed is also good. I've been playing that as well. The thing is with that game, right, because Pab was like, no, that's not how it is. I was like, yes, it is. So, you go in the first area, yes, you play like ages in that first area. But then there's another area, and I think it's just going to be like areas after area after area. I don't know how many, but these areas are big. I did stop playing it, but obviously Assassin's Creed came out. But I am going to go back to Avowed. But yeah, it's also a good one, especially when you walk into the city and you're like, oh, what happened there? Like, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but like, if you played it, then you know, you're like, wow, I wasn't expecting that.
I think there was a kerfuffle. That's my speculation. Situation.
Yes, there was a situation that happened. Like, if you got there anyway, a situation occurred.
I've just started a new game on Xbox Series X called Avowed. Oh,
Yep.
That's what you were just talking about. Okay. I see.
This is sturdy. Feel that. Well, I didn't mean to slap it on your face.
That's how you see how sturdy something is. I wonder how many people are going to turn up to the Lego store tomorrow thinking they can buy the Lord of the Rings set that they can't buy until the day after. I know. It's such a weird thing. Because they're both the Disney Castle and the Lord of the Rings set officially release on the 5th, but insiders get the Disney Castle tomorrow and the Shire the day after. And people can't read in that much detail. It's absolutely going to cause arguments. And the ridiculous thing is, they're going to have them there in stock, in the stock room. And I wonder...
Yeah, but then if people haven't got insiders, just get an insider and then they can buy it.
I think everyone who goes knows that. But I think there'll be a decent number of people turn up expecting the Shire tomorrow. And it'll be interesting to see if they just sell it to them to avoid a kerfuffle. Like, I'd be pretty miffed if I travelled as far as we have to travel.
Yeah, but you read up and everything.
Yeah, because I'm a nerd. But not everyone's as nerdy as I am. Oh, this is sponsored by Chipotle.
What is it?
Chipotle.
Bring it.
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Chipotle. There's going to be a brawl in the Lego store.
You should just go. Well, you're going anyway to film it, Gavin.
Yeah. Because, I mean, we've talked before about how mental the Lord of the Rings launch was last year.
Yeah, I hated that. That's why I don't go anymore.
So it's I would argue, potentially the most rabid fan base they've got. Because we were there on Star Wars Day, and Star Wars Day wasn't that bad. Because Star Wars dweebs are just dweebs, aren't they?
Everyone was perfectly nice, but there was
jocks like Lord of
a
the
lot of
Rings.
people. How far is your local store?
An hour away.
Too far.
Yeah, we're an hour's drive from the nearest Lego store.
Can't we franchise one into that place that's near us?
They don't do franchise stores in this country. They're all owned by Lego.
Well, you should tell them to put one in that place that we know.
Well, I've talked before about how Rushden Lakes is screaming for one.
You told me not to put any pointers out
People
there.
have seen us go to Rushden Lakes. We don't live in Rushden.
They did, yeah.
But yeah, Rushden Lakes would be... I mean, even that would still be a decent drive for us. It's not like we're next door to that either.
Yeah, but it's not as far.
No. Because our nearest options are Birmingham or Milton Keynes, and they're both over an hour away. Are launch days your least favourite day? So, no, I love launch days.
No, I don't like them.
I love them. I don't miss a launch day because I think they're great. I love the buzz. I love the queue, the buzz, the excitement. It's great.
It's a no from me.
But I just think tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a kerfuffle because there's so little launching. Yet there's some big popular sets very soon that everyone knows will be in the stockroom. Because it won't just be the Lord of the Rings set. The River Steamboat's going to be there in the stockroom as well. And it's just a bit odd that they're deciding to stagger the launches. Because like with the dinosaur set that came out, that was a weird one because that released partway through the month, and people were like, well, it's because they couldn't get the stock out in time. Well, I was speaking to when we were at BrickHeadz on the 20th of February, I spoke to the guy in the store there, and he was like, yeah, they're all out the back already. So they would have been in stores for the 1st of March. There was no reason to delay it to the 15th other than spreading the launch days out through the month, which seems to be what they're looking to do at the moment. I'm in two minds for the Shire. Was thinking of waiting for a discount on it, but the GWP looks like it might tempt me to get it on launch. There you go. Beagle and Treagle, or whatever their names are. That's the GWP, isn't it? My nearest Lego store is a 3-hour ferry trip away.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, you shouldn't live in the middle of the sea. I mean, with a name like Manx Bricks, I imagine that if that's not Matt, I'm flabbergasted. And Isle of Man.
Oh, I see.
If we've got 2 people following us in the Isle of Man, that's interesting. We should make them friends of each other.
Which is better, the Xbox X? Oh, the Xbox X.
I mean, it factually is. It's not an opinion thing. It is the better spec console.
Yes, afraid it is.
But the whole system is the worst naming convention in gaming ever.
It really is.
It's been out 5 years and people can still ask that question and be completely reasonable that they don't know. It's so dumb. I don't know what Microsoft were thinking. A company the size of Microsoft coming up with that absurd system, especially when the final one of the last generation was the Xbox One S. And then they brought out a Series S, which is better than a One S, and a Series X, which is the same generation as the Series X, also better than the One S. Yeah, it's so dumb.
It is. It's awful.
All because they don't want to be one behind PlayStation. They don't want to be doing an Xbox 4 when there's a PlayStation 5. And that is literally the reason they're so dumb about it. But they just cause so much confusion. Just call it the Xbox 5. Who cares?
Yeah.
Call it the Xbox 6. Your move, Sony. Who else is from the Isle of Man? See, now I don't know if that is Matt saying that, or if that's someone else who doesn't know who Matt is. I presume everyone on the Isle of Man knows each other.
Is that where you go over a piece of water?
Well, it's an island, so yes.
Where's that one where you go? No, where you drive.
What do you mean?
There is a place, I don't remember where it is, but you can, at low tide you can drive to it.
Oh no, it's properly in the sea.
Oh, okay.
We live on the Isle of Wight, which is basically the same, as I've been telling Matt for years.
We don't live on the Isle of Wight.
No, oh, good Lord. I'm reading the chat.
Oh.
They should just have it in letters instead of numbers, so it's the Xbox E. I'd just call it the Xbox. Release a new one every year. Just call it Xbox.
Oh, that's
need a
it.
fancy
Holy
name.
Island, yes.
Holy moly island. I'm not Matt. Okay. Then there's somebody called Matt who also likes Lego, who is on the Isle of Man. You should be friends. Head out to the centre of the island and just call Matt's name, and he'll come and say hello, and you can be friends. Lego friends.
Friend.
They're not even close. They're really close. They're both in the sea. That's as close as you can get. Are you all ready for my Isle of Wight fact? Love my Isle of Wight fact. It's the smallest county in the country half the time. It's better when you do it as your Rutland fact, because Rutland is the smallest county. Because it's easy to work out why in the Isle of Wight it's only half the time. But if you say Rutland is the smallest county in the UK half the time, people don't immediately think, oh, because the other half the time the tide is in on the Isle of Wight. So it depends if the tide's in or out on the Isle of Wight, whether it's bigger or smaller than Rutland.
As in down the road, Rutland.
Rutland, yeah. Rutland is the smallest county in the UK half the time. The other half, it's the Isle of Wight. There you go. Rutland facts. Oh, Kevin. I've just put my sticker on very wonky.
Take it off then.
Nah. Gives it personality. Ah, crumb knuckles.
Oh, my shoulder.
We need to make some shredded wheat nests for my eggs.
I keep eating the eggs though.
I know, they're delicious. These ones are orange flavoured, the ones we got yesterday. I didn't realise that when I bought them.
I've not had one yet.
Would you like me to go and get you one now?
No, not yet, because someone's...
Another fun fact, the Isle of Man has no speed limit. There you go.
That's not good.
Does it have roads? I've never been there. I assume it has roads.
Where, the Isle of Man? Don't they have that special, like, motorbike thing there?
Something to do with motorbikes, yeah. Oh, Kevin.
We should go to Holy Island and drive across it when the sea is down. You'll be petrified. It is funny, though.
Me being petrified is not funny.
Oh, it's coming in. I'm like, no, it's not. You're fine.
I need a mouthful of juice in my mouth.
Dooby dooby doo. We can hear that, Kevin. That's so disgust. Does anyone else have that? People drinking or eating, like you can hear it going down them. I hate it. Hate it with a passion. Stop it.
Hate it.
I do not like it.
I got to.
Kevin, we have got neighbours.
Yeah, balls to him.
Kevin. See, you're being loud. Do you want to throw that roll across the table when we're waiting? What am I looking for?
We also have the oldest parliament and the biggest water wheel.
Where?
The Isle of Wight.
Isle of Wight. I've been
Which
there.
is basically the Isle of Man.
I've been Isle of Wight. I've been Holy.
I've got an Isle of Man FC mug in the kitchen.
I've probably been to the Isle of Man.
And
Sounds
I've got
like
several Isle of Man FC shirts.
Where is it?
What? The Isle of Man? Up off the coast of like Blackpool, up that way, sort of.
Okay. Yeah, probably been there. I've been to Scotland. I've been to Wales.
Welsh Wales.
I've been to Ireland.
Irish Ireland.
Yeah. I was very little. And I remember just being in the pub most of the day. It's very hot and smoky. And there was he only took me. He didn't take my brothers for some reason. I don't know why I wasn't doing one there. It was a very odd trip. Right, if you're going to go on there, where are you sitting? There? But why? Why are you there? Oh, I've put you in the wrong place.
I'm here.
Let's guess, you did an Isle of Man save.
Yeah. Yes, I did. Oh, I got belching. It is a long way from Croatia. That's a good point. We live in Totland, next to the Needles on the Isle of Wight. There you go.
That's so cool.
One of my favourite theme parks that I've not been to for many years. Is it even still there? Black
I went
Chine.
there, and you can go on the Devil's Transport down the Needles.
No, that's the Needles one. Black Chine is a different one. But yeah, they've got a couple of good theme parky areas. But when I last went to Black Chine about 30 years ago, it was falling into the sea then. So there's a chance it doesn't exist anymore. It might have just all fallen into the sea.
I remember that's where we got. You know, one of them. It was shaped like the Isle of Wight, and then you put sand
With the
in
coloured
it.
sand, yeah.
I remember doing that. I wanted all of it.
In fact, that reminds me, when I went to the last time I went to the Needles, I was wearing a bright yellow shirt and a bright yellow bucket hat, and my dad told me I looked special. I should remind him of that and tell him, well, Dad, turns out
that's me.
Turns out I am special. And maybe you should have got me diagnosed.
That's horrible. Not my drink. That what is that? Wow. Did you like yellow bits on that day?
Well, it was a 1970 Brazil shirt. And I just bought a yellow bucket hat because I didn't want my neck to burn. And I thought the yellow one looked nice. And I was wearing that with my Brazil shirt. So I looked like I was all in yellow. And he said I looked special.
That's horrible. What a horrible father. I thought my dad was... Well, my dad is, but... Wow.
I mean, the fact that he's almost certainly also autistic.
Oh, yes. So much so. You can't really say that to a 60... Is he 60?
Well, that's
70?
when I told him I'd been diagnosed. His response was, "Yeah, I think I have it too." Didn't really, and that's when I knew. Yes, he definitely knew because he didn't really acknowledge that I'd told him I was diagnosed. All he could do was relate it back to his own experience.
Him and your brother.
Yeah, but that's why none of us communicate with each other.
No, they don't. Unless it's about Peterborough football.
Yeah. Which reminds me, boys and girls, the BBC are interviewing me again tomorrow. About hard-boiled eggs. Because I am the egg man, cuckoo cachoo.
Like literally about hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, I'll tweet out when I've got a link for the article. I think it's an article. I'm not sure if it might be radio, might be TV. I think it's a written article. I think I did radio and an article last year. I'd quite like to do some TV. If anyone wants to get me on TV, if Sky are
Yeah,
watching...
but you don't like being on TV.
I love being on TV.
You are so awkward when you go on TV. You don't know how
I'm
to
not
sit.
these days. No. Now I've done the FIFA World Cup. I'm a natural. I was excellent
that
on
one that well.
Yeah, that was my first time on TV.
Bless him. He looked so like, oh, what is happening?
That was my first time, and I didn't know what was going on, and I was late because my train was late, and they had to rush me over there in a taxi, and I didn't have a production meeting or anything. I didn't know what was going on, but I'm much better these days. I'm a pro at live TV now.
Yeah, but that one, I would just always stick in my mind. I was like trying to text you, like, sit up. Your t-shirt's coming. Your t-shirt's riding up. Or your shirt. And I was just like, oh my God. I need to be there to help him.
Kev's going to make Posh win the cup single-handedly.
By eating eggs.
Just one egg. I'm not a maniac.
Oh, what?
We'll
I
have
thought
one
you had
each.
more. Oh, it's...
Three, me, my dad and my brother will stand on Wembley Way and each have an egg. I've got a picture on my phone of us having our egg from last year.
I know.
Hold on, I want to show the boys and girls.
Oh, God.
Do you reckon if I search on my photos just for Wembley and egg, do you reckon it will come up?
Yep, it will come up.
There's search that smart these days. Wembley egg. No. Oh, hold on. Wembley eggs. Yep, there we are. There we are. Me, my dad and my brother having eggs outside Wembley.
Yeah. Look how happy they all are.
Yeah, 'cause we're having our eggs.
Anna's getting glee from Kate. Yes, it's funny. Because I know what it's like behind the camera here. He's fine, but on live TV, bless him. It's just...
That one time. Remember, I'd quite like to be hired again soon. If anyone is watching, I'm very good on live TV now.
But that one.
My first
So
time,
fun.
not so much. But these days...
Yeah, they actually... Who was that with? One of... Who was that with? I got a cake.
That was on the Victoria Derbyshire show on the BBC.
No, that sport one.
Oh, that was some weird station
that one.
run. Yeah, that was when Toby Tarrant interviewed me a long, long time ago.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on about.
Oh, I forgot my first exposure to Toby. Yeah, I can't even remember. That was a weird satellite station. That doesn't even count as TV. That probably had less viewers than we've got now.
Oh, well, that's what I'm on about.
No, that doesn't even count. That one was weird.
Not the Derbyshire one.
Yeah, that was some weird studio off Oxford Street. It was Toby Tarrant and Justin Lee Collins after his incident were the two hosts on that. Toby Tarrant was on his way up. And Justin Lee Collins obviously was on his way down.
Well, what did he do?
He was a pest, wasn't he?
Oh,
Didn't he knock his wife around or something?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not very nice.
No.
I will be at Wembley too next Sunday. Is that when you're going?
Don't think so. Is it next Sunday?
What, the Sunday coming?
Oh, maybe. I don't know when it is.
Because I have to tell Rue.
It's not as in a few days. It's definitely not that soon. I don't think. I haven't actually checked.
You need to know so I can tell.
I mean, I've booked my parking. I don't know when it is. I've got my ticket. I've booked my parking.
Ow. Yeah, let's do that when we finish because I need to let Rue know. Ooh.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, sugar plums. Why are you doing that?
Because I'm great.
Not you.
Right, what have I done wrong here? You beautiful elbow specimen. That's what you've done wrong.
Maggie G, apparently. But it hasn't come up with a thing.
What?
The Steam Elements thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Got some.
Let's find it. You won't be able to find footage of that. That's long gone. I can't even remember the name of the show or the station. It was some weird little satellite TV football show.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I was still a teacher. I finished work and got on the train to London after a day of teaching. Yeah, that was a weird experience. But I'd only been a YouTuber like a year, if that. So I was not good. I was not camera trained at that point. I remember watching Wrexham win that cup in 2005. One of the best days of my life. There you go. I remember Posh winning it last year. And 10 years ago.
Did you cry last year again?
I'm not going to cry about the stupid cup thing. That's not tier worthy. Although we do have the potential to be the first team ever to win it 2 years in a row.
There you go. I think that's worth a tier or two.
Well, I'm going to cry because I get to go and see Will, who is a Birmingham fan.
Oh, your friend.
My buddy Will, who I've not seen since Liverpool. So we'll have a little...
That was only a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
Liverpool was August.
Was it?
Yeah.
That flew by.
So we'll have a little cuddle before the match, I imagine.
Jesus.
And then again afterwards, but not
horrible.
during. Not during. We will be enemies during.
Fucking that hurt.
You are Kevin.
It's so easy to get it off his teeth.
Keith the Teeth.
Yep. He's up there.
The nearest Lego store to me is the one in Milton Keynes. Yeah, it's not our nearest one. Our nearest one is Birmingham, but the easiest to get to is Milton Keynes because Birmingham's a nightmare to drive in.
It is.
And I'm also a little bit worried at some point I'm going to get a bill for all of the driving I've done in Birmingham because I always go into the clean air zone and I never pay online. So I'm hoping it's like the ULEZ zone in London, and because we've got a new car we are exempt. If it turns out we're not exempt, we are going to get a big bill at some point.
Kevin, I didn't even know that was a thing. It's a week on Sunday. Okay, good.
A week on Sunday. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I would have gone regardless.
Yeah,
but,
so I have to tell Rue.
Yeah.
I hate when we do that. Yeah, this twice. Oh, it is at the start. I should have looked.
When we won promotion last season, my dad died 5 hours later.
Oh, gosh.
That's not ideal. This is where Anna has to step in and talk now because it's another one of those situations where I don't have anything to say.
Yeah, sorry
I cannot
about
communicate
that.
in those circumstances.
At least it did say you won. Did they win?
They got promoted, he said, yeah.
Well, at least your dad got to see that. That's a good memory to have. And now every time they win, you can think of your dad like your dad did that. Help them win. Would you recommend Assassin's Creed Shadows? Yeah. If you like
Shadows.
if you like the Japan culture and learning a different way to play. This
one doesn't have hubcaps.
This takes a bit of getting used to. Like, I didn't play it all weekend because I played like a load of it. But I played it a bit today and I was like, yeah, actually I do like this.
This is the first one with no hubcaps.
Oh, there you go, no hubcaps. They got naked wheels.
Yeah. Remarkable. Remarkable. Oh, we have hubcaps on the front, just not on the back. Even though there are enough hubcaps to put them on. I'm going to put them on the back anyway. I think it's weird that they're not on there. They're going on anyway.
You're going to put hubcaps on even though you
Well,
don't
they've
need
given them to me. I think that's just a printing error.
You should ask them. Look on the front of the thing.
Yeah, it has the hubcaps on.
But is it supposed to have a ding dong on it? Kevin, stop making that noise.
I've dropped a piece of car.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, because you're making that stupid noise.
Well, because I dropped it. I don't know where it's gone.
I
I need the piece of car. Ah, there it is.
But you were shaking the table as well.
Shake your table in a minute, young lady.
His ashes are blowing about opposite seas. I don't know what that word is. What's it say? Opposite seas is what?
Caesar rays. I don't know what that means.
No. So apologies.
There we go, boys and girls. My third one of the evening. So we did 3. The final one will get done at some point in the future.
The large door opening gives us a chance to take a sneak peek inside. Despite the minimal space in the interior, there are still lots of details to discover. There you go. What it says.
I really want to take off my trousers.
Please don't.
I'm ready to remove my
Please
trousers,
don't.
boys and
We're
girls.
on here.
It's Welsh for racecourse. Okay, so the ground Wrexham play at.
I see. Well, that's not right, is it? Oh, does it need 2? Oh, something's gone wrong. It's so stupid.
Chairs are for losers.
What? You saying?
I'm not in a chair.
What? I'm in a chair.
I'm not. I'm a cool guy with no chair.
Stop it.
I'm shaking my
Yeah,
tush.
but you're moving the table.
But my tush!
Yeah, but I've just had to move twice because you're moving it. You talk about me moving it. You're doing it.
I talk about it regularly.
Yeah, but you're doing it. Stop leaning. Right, that's it. Done that one. I think. Seems a lot left over, but I think it's fine. It looks fine. Okay then.
Boys and girls, we're done. So Anna did Trevi Fountain. I did 3 more Speed Champions. I will do an updated Speed Champions wall post on Discord to be able to see that. We're not streaming on Friday because I'm at the thing in Milton Keynes. So we'll be streaming again this time next week when Anna will finish the French Cafe. I'll do this. And if I've had my Bricklink order by then, I might be able to do Lilo and Stitch's house as well. I'm just waiting for some Wicklink. But for now, boys and girls, we will say goodbye. If you've enjoyed the stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up on it because we thrive on them. We need your thumbs, don't we?
We do. We need thumbs.
But this might be the last time you see this room, so everybody say bye-bye. There's a chance in a week's time we'll still be streaming in here. If anything goes wrong with the stuff that we've ordered or if Matt gets arrested or something, then we'll still be in here next Monday.
He's
but
not going to get arrested.
he is a dodgy geezer. But toodle pip, boys and girls. Bye-bye.